Some may not realize that Campaign 2, Episode 1, took place during the end of Campaign 1. Often both groups were so close they could smell each other, which is pretty fucking gross when you think about it. Anyway, we thought it would be fun to mash up the episodes. We also thought, let's milk this motherfucker for all we can. So without further ado, Just Create Labs presents Roll for Initiative. The Legends of the Gravehand Syndicate and The Chronicles of the Mystoran Rangers. The Mashup. That's right, we're gonna mash this shit up like no one's mashed up shit before. Oh, wait, we're gonna mash it like it's on the bottom of your shoe. Well, except not like you stepped in dog shit or something. More like you stepped on a bug. Yeah, that's it. You looked at that bug and said, hell yeah, I'd smash that. I'd smash it even if it took all night. So, get ready, because you're about to experience the greatest smashing you've ever had. Fucking A, bro. Fucking A. All right, let's do this thing. Day 1. 3 p.m. Docks Warehouses. The Mystoran Rangers are delivering a package to Don Orcleone. They are also in search of the Necromancer they've been after all campaign.
We have an appointment with the Don.
All right. Go to the back of the warehouse. There's a room back there.
Okay.
Good luck.
Start walking that way.
All right. So let me pull this up. Bum, 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 bum. Everybody should be able to see this. So you get to the warehouse, the back room, and you see the door is just kind of, half cracked open. You see some light coming from it. Looks like the room is a little bit more lit up. What do you do when you approach the door? And the door, it's probably a little more closed than you see it on the map right now, but it's still kind of cracked open, so you can.
I walk up to the door as I'm leading, I guess, and just go knock on it. Hello, it is the Mystoran Rangers. We have a special delivery for one Don Orcleone.
And you hear a voice from behind goes, yeah, come on in. All right. So I assume you kind of push the door open then?
Yeah, going a little bit.
So, and as you enter, you see this like big kind of burly looking human actually sitting behind a desk, and two real big like ogre guards standing there like as well, kind of, one on each side of the desk, and kind of you see where the crates are, kind of leaning on the crates on either side a little bit. And human kind of, looks up, kind of casually gets up out of the desk and goes, yeah, so you're the Mystoran Rangers. Don Orcleone said to expect you. I'm Lieutenant Tagbor. I believe you have something for the Don?
Yes, but unfortunately it was for the Don's hands and the Don's hands only.
Ooh, I sense a fight brewing.
Yeah, no, I'm here on behalf of Don. He's got me here to get you the stuff from you.
Okay, I understand what you're saying to me, but if I hand this to anyone besides the Don, he will have me dead, and I am not going to trust that to anyone else.
All right, well, you are supposed to deliver it to me.
And as the Lieutenant of Don Orcleone, you should understand that when the man says that he wants it hand-delivered to him, it is to him only. So are you really going to play this game with me right now? Or are you going to have me see Don Orcleone?
Damn right, Les. You tell that bastard who's boss.
I don't get paid enough for this. The Don has me here to get this from you. So, he's a little busy right now, and that's why he's got me here.
That does seem reasonable.
Okay, well, if the Don doesn't want his delivery at 3 o'clock like he asked, hand-delivered, then I'll go somewhere else, because I'm not going to trust it to someone I've just met.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck this guy.
All right, suit yourself, but the Don also gave me explicit instructions that if you did not have the goods, that we were to put out a hit on you
Oh, shit. Let's just give him the thing.
throughout the whole
Fuck.
city. So,
What proof
if you
do you have
don't,
that the...
if you don't have the goods, I guess, then
All right,
you
here.
have a pleasant
Les, just
day.
give him the fucking ring.
I show him the ring. I show him. Show it to him, and I say, "This is what the Don wants, Ed. You see it?
I do.
This is the ring of Samuel Ronan."
Well, let me see. It looks like it is, but I got to see it up close.
Listen, if I give this to anyone besides Don Orcleone, it could mean that all my friends die.
What the fuck, Les? This dude is about to put a hit out on you.
Okay, what do you think, Awa and Huggy? Do we give this to the man?
I don't just give the ring so we don't have to deal with this shit anymore. I don't give a fuck who has it.
I kind of give a fuck who has it.
I give a fuck.
All right, fine. I walk up to him.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Yep.
All right, and this will be the lieutenant.
Yeah. There you go. That's fine.
I walk up to him.
Why do you have a PNG of Kermit?
You don't need. Shut up. And I hand the lieutenant the ring. What?
Oh.
Wait, Hoagie, what?
Let's give me the ring.
Okay, hand Les the ring, or Hoagie the ring.
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it on my pinky and I'm gonna walk up to the guy and I'm gonna put it in his face.
And he just kind of goes,
Take a look.
All right, here.
Actually, no, I'm gonna put it on my middle finger. What were you saying? Take a look.
Nice one, Hoagie. Subtle.
All right. And he looks and he goes, all right, I mean, this seems to match the description the Don gave to me. Just make sure you haven't double-crossed him. He doesn't like that.
A crime boss that doesn't like to be double-crossed?
And apologies that he could not be here. These are his words. He is meeting with another contractor of his right now.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. What kind of contractor?
Nah, I don't know who he is. He's done some stuff for him before. I think the Don had kidnapped a few guys for this guy. He's like, I don't know, he's some necromancer or something.
Wait, what did he just say?
Necromancer or something.
Oh, shit.
I gotta be honest, this guy gives me the creeps.
Yeah, no shit.
Wow, that's you have to understand as also a contractor, we are pretty invested in finding out who our competition is. Do you know where the Don is meeting up with this person right now?
No, he doesn't give me that type of information. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think they're picking up what you're laying down.
Oh, come on, you have to. I know you're a smart man. You're a smart man.
Is he though?
Look, he's I don't know. The Don, he goes off and does his own things, and I know better than to ask those types of questions. You know what I'm saying?
Huh. Maybe you are pretty smart after all.
Fuck. Is there anyone who might know?
The Don knows.
Nope. My mistake. He's a dumbass.
You see this guy? He's not the smartest guy in the world, right?
He's not even the smartest guy in the room when he's alone in that room.
How are we doing this, dudes? How are we finding it out?
He said it. The Don knows.
Yeah, but how are we gonna find? I'm curious whether or not the bartender might know.
That's what we call foreshadowing.
Well, can I get the ring? Are you done here? Or do I got to tell the Don that you're not playing right?
Oh, no. He's gonna tell Daddy on you.
All right, Hoagie, Island, what do you think? Do we give him the ring?
Give him the goddamn ring.
Calm the fuck down, dude.
Hoagie?
Gonna take my fist and I'm gonna lurch at him, but I'm going to stop in front of his head and then
right.
just
All right.
give him the ring.
He kind of looks and he takes the ring and he's like, thank you.
Well, that was one way to end the conflict.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. You may go at your convenience.
Yeah, it
Thank
was
you
fucking
very
lovely. That's what we were trying to do in the beginning. All right, let's go.
All right, we walk out.
All right.
God, fuck all these people.
Before ending this scene, the Rangers decided their next move.
Okay, now, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go to the demon hole with Zale and Elo, and then you and Hoagie can go to the other place to find out. Sound good? I like this split. This will be a good split of party. This will be fine.
I don't know about that.
I think this will be great. Okay, let's go. Zale, and I pick up Zale as the rat and put her in my pocket.
I forgot she's still a rat.
Just hope it's the right one. Yeah.
Right.
Just have a random rat. And yeah, I just start heading to the demon hole with her and and Elo.
Sorry, it went and walks
Okay.
away.
Where's everybody else going?
The eagle.
The bloody owl?
The bloody owl.
The bloody
Eagle's
butthole.
bowel.
The
Eagle's
eagle's
bowel.
bowel.
While the Mystoran Rangers were in the back of one warehouse, owned by Don Orcleone, the Gravehand Syndicate kicked off their card game in another. We pick up the scene at the end of that game.
Thick tobacco smoke hangs in the air, slowly drifting towards you from the well-chewed cigar your opponent has in his mouth.
Wait a second. This motherfucker and this motherfucker are the same motherfucker.
It would make the darkness around you feel more ominous, but you realize that's just an effect of the magical precautions common for events such as this.
These two sons of bitches are the same as well.
The only light you see is directly over the table in front of you. The slight flicker coming from it glints off the pile of gold in the middle of the table, but also off the silver fang the large orc opponent across from you has on the right side of his mouth. The orc, known as Crago the Collector, a well-known henchman of Don Orcleone, the crime boss, looks at you, gets a smile on his face, turns over his second reveal, and says, "Ha! This Fang 12 gives me a perfect triad. That beats your chain run." As he laughs, you look down at your cards. Your 3 revealed do indeed show a chain run. But what Crago doesn't realize is that with your unrevealed second 3 cards, they will complete a master chain, a 6-card straight flush, the highest of any realistically possible hand, although it too is almost impossible, or would be if you weren't so good at improving the odds.
Ooh, this sounds like they've been cheating against Don Orcleone's guy. Balls, steel balls.
Crago the Collector says, "Guess it's time for me to collect again," and reaches for the pot.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. She slowly flips the remaining 3 cards.
He looks at your cards, and he just has this look on his face. What? He's like, what? Impossible. No one can get a master chain.
Oh, but someone did get a master chain, fucker.
And he just looks at you with this look on his face and goes, "Cheater!" And he goes to grab your arm, looking for hidden cards up your sleeve.
Hey, douchebag, not cool.
What do you do when he goes to grab your arm?
I pull my arm away immediately.
You're lucky you're not getting assault charges, you dick.
Okay.
I would never cheat.
Nor tell the truth, it seems.
I need you to roll a dex, just a dex check, or what do you call it? You can do acrobatics or whatever.
Saving throw?
No, just a check.
Oh, acrobatics.
We're gonna do 2 checks, right? The
Opposing.
yeah.
Oh no.
What'd you get?
Oh, what was it? No.
Honey.
Well, I rolled a 2 and but plus 4, so that's a 6.
Okay. Yeah, he beats it. So you try to put your arm away. He gets your arm.
Shit.
Can I ask where like the rest of us are
Everybody-
in relation
so-
to this? Are we like
yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
around?
Perfect. We'll pause here. Okay.
Okay.
So there's 2 at the table, right? There's Krago and there's Cat. And everybody else, there's 4 other orcs, like they're like the henchmen or the whoever of Krago, and then you 4 are in the room. Now I will. I'm accidentally muting myself. Let me pull up. I actually have the map of this room. All right, here we go. So
I would say Gia, my Drake companion, has been probably curled up in a corner, and she's just watching. But the second she sees someone grab my hand,
Mhm.
she jumps up and
Okay.
comes over to the table. On the table, I think she's growling in his face.
no,
And Kat's just,
that's
I would never cheat. You're gonna make Gia upset.
Don't make Gia angry. You wouldn't like her when she's angry.
So he's just holding my arm, and I'm like, "You're upsetting Gia. I swear on my mother and father, God rest their souls. I would never cheat."
Oh, the bullshit is strong with this one.
all right. So the question then becomes: so you've swapped out cards, right, to give yourself this. My assumption would be that
Yeah.
you would have them up your sleeve, right?
Yeah.
Where the hell else would they be? I mean, this isn't Pulp Fiction. That's not Christopher Walken. And those are cards, not a watch.
So let's do like if you want to do sleight of hand, right? And this guy will do
Okay,
an
sleight of hand's good.
investigation type of thing, and we'll just do them opposing.
Okay.
All right, what do you got?
17.
17. Let me see if he's got. Okay, you successfully hid those.
Hell yeah, Cat. Hell yeah.
So he's looking. He's like, he's like, and he lets your arm go, and he goes, "I know you cheated. There's no way anybody can get a master chain." He's pissed.
I think you being a sore loser, I think it's really not very attractive if you want like advice from me. It's not gonna, you might want to work on those anger issues.
He's like, you, and he's just all pissed off. He's just getting like red in the face. This greenish brown orc is getting like, you've never seen an orc get this red before. He's like, his blood vessels are sticking out, and he just looks around and he slams down on the table. Half the gold, is like moves, and some of it falls on the floor, and he's just like, you all are never welcome in here again. Don't ever come back. And he looks around at his friends. He's like, let's go. And they leave.
Oh, man. That dude totally chickened out.
And he slams the door behind him so hard that it almost breaks off the hinges.
So he's a whiny little bitch then?
All right.
All right. Start collecting the gold.
So you're collecting the gold and everything. There's probably about, I want to say, probably about 4,500, 5,000 gold. So because the game's been going on for a little bit. So you guys are in pretty good shape there.
You're rich as fuck, dude.
No, man.
No. And we're opening a bakery.
Yeah, right.
That's it. We're settling down. No
you
more
guys are a crime
life of crime.
syndicate, so it makes sense, right?
We need the moolah.
All right.
We need that gold.
So yeah, I mean that's the orcs leave. You're kind of in this back room of this warehouse as they leave, and you see kind of the magical darkness that was there. It lifts up a little bit. It didn't even make it that much brighter. It's just still dark in that back room, right? You do see one other person there though.
Another person? Who the fuck is this guy?
And it's someone you recognize.
Oh.
This person's name is Fizzle Penthollow.
What kind of stupid name is that?
Now, Fizzle
Jizzle.
is a
Lyric from a Snoop Dogg song?
halfling, kind of short like that. He's kind of a dapper looking, hey, how you doing? And he kind of talks like this. Golden brown hair, kind of expensive, semi-expensive clothes, but tough looking. He's kind of charming. He's, quick-witted. He's persuasive. He's kind of a bit disarming, but like don't mess with him type of person.
Sounds like you should fuck this guy up.
He is your contact
Oh, never mind. My bad.
for the organization you've been trying to become a part of,
Okay, definitely don't fuck this guy up.
the greater crime organization that you've been doing jobs for this past year or so. So he kind of walks up to you and goes, huh, you let them go. Interesting choice. And he just kind of looks around at you guys. He's like, quite the performance, though.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, you think I'm gonna waste my energy with those idiots? Like, I don't know.
Well, he goes, I suppose you met the letter of the job. The job was to eliminate the problem by teaching him a lesson. I suppose you did. He is very used to gambling and, cheating himself. We were hoping for something a little more permanent, but you lived up to the letter of the job, so no problem. I'd say that Don Orcleone gets the message then. And hopefully, Craigo will back off a little.
Sent a message? To a crime boss? Didn't the Mystoran Rangers just pull some stupid shit like this too? What the actual fuck?
So, don't worry about, anything in here. You can collect your gold and we'll get everything else cleaned up, and that's fine. So, just kind of, that's where he kind of pauses for you guys. So, okay, good.
Oh.
So that's right. So Fizzle's behind the bar, and he gave you that bottle. He actually grabs several bottles, just opens them and hands everybody one, and then just starts drinking one
Jesus.
himself. I mean, it's just like Don Orcleone's back room. So in one of his outfits. So Fizzle looks at you and goes, well, very good. That's one more down. You're very close to completing all the trials to become full organization members. It's a little different with every group, but the next one might be it, actually. Usually, I'd have the details for you, but not this time. I've been told that this one is so sensitive, and he gets this kind of serious look on his face, that special precautions are being taken to limit who knows the details, and I'm not included in those.
Okay, does anyone else think that doesn't sound good?
And he looks at you after a pause, and he's like, I do have the instructions that you have to follow, though, to get that next mission. And he pauses, he takes a drink of the wine. He's like, I need you to remember this. At exactly noon tomorrow, and keep in mind, it's the evening, right? You've been doing this, you've been kind of running this game, it's late at night. He's like, at exactly noon tomorrow, you are to enter the Sun Cathedral in the Temple District.
Hang on. Let me write this down. Noon tomorrow. Cathedral.
Do not enter before noon. Do not enter later than noon.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
It must be exactly noon tomorrow. Once all 5 of you enter, you are to immediately go to 5 confession booths on either side of the seats. This is very important. 2 of you will go to the right, starting at the front. One of you will enter the first confessional, and the other will enter the 4th confessional.
Is this gonna be on the test?
So you will leave 2 in between you. 3 of you will go to the left. Starting at the back, one of you will enter the last confessional. The next person will enter the 4th from the back. And the 3rd person will enter the 7th from the back.
If a train is traveling west at 69.42 miles per hour, and a passenger on the Titanic decides to eat an apple while watching SpongeBob on the display screen of a self-serve McDonald's menu, will Disney decide to reboot the Star Wars franchise before the train realizes it's not real?
So, confessional, 2 empty, confessional, 2 empty, confessional. Once you've all entered, the doors will lock simultaneously and you will be given further instructions. That is all I know.
So, you want them to get into individual boxes that will lock them in and wait for instructions. Sounds legit.
Do you have questions? Anything about that?
Yeah, I got a question. Are you fucking kidding me?
Could I do a an insight check on him as he's explaining this?
Sure. What are you trying to glean from that?
I am trying to see if he actually does know more than he's telling.
Okay, go ahead.
Or if he feels very, very actually serious about this.
Yeah. No, go
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay.
So,
Just fine.
are we going to get some written instructions on this, or do we kind of have to commit to memory?
Oh, wait. That's a good one. That's my question, too. Forget that other crap.
And he looks and he goes, I'm not allowed to write this down. You may if you wish, but I'm not allowed.
I got a 22.
Okay. What you sense from him is you sense truthfulness, but you also sense that he's perturbed by it. He's not happy. Like, it could be that he wants to know what the mission you've been given, and he truly doesn't.
That's, not good. I think y'all are being set up.
Like when he said at the beginning that even he's not allowed to know. That seemed very truthful, and he's not happy about it.
Yep, totally fucked.
And he just looks at each of you and he goes, now this could be your final trial, which means you would be promoted, you'd be brought into the organization, and if that's the case, we may not see each other again after this. But he just honestly looks and he takes another swig and he goes, on a personal note, I can say that I've quite enjoyed working together over the last year. Your skills have far outmatched any other groups I've worked with, and we've both made some pretty good money at it. And do well in this task. And, I'm sure you'll be extended an invitation to join the organization.
Well, I'm glad you're confident, Jizzboy. I think they're fucked.
All right. So that's where you're at, right? You've got, it's, roughly midnight-ish, 1 o'clock-ish, something like that. You have an appointment at noon tomorrow, and that's what you're doing. So one of the things on the outskirts of the city, right? I mentioned they're called maybe I didn't. I don't know if I mentioned them. The Pilgrims Hostels. And actually they are right outside the city, but near the Temple District, right? So they would be outside the city, but right near this. And they're kind of run by monks, like individual type lodgings where a few people can stay and stuff. They're really inexpensive, and it's just kind of for travelers passing by and everything. So it could be, that could be a place where you just kind of took advantage of that, stayed there, and then you get into the city. So.
Sure. I think we're
Yeah,
not picky, yeah.
Okay.
That works for me.
All right, cool. So if you guys are making your way there then to just kind of for the night, or what do you want to do? What do you as you gonna stay out drinking half the night?
Knowing that this is our last trial and like the importance and like based off of the insight check where I don't know, it kind of got the vibe that like this was a very serious trial. I think we would probably want to like be as ready as possible for this. So I can't imagine we'd like, I know Wesley would probably be trying to not stay out, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way. To the inn and go out.
You make your way out to the hostels without any incidents.
While the Gravehand Syndicate was finishing their card game, the Mystoran Rangers headed over to the Bloody Owl in their continued search for Don Orcleone and the Necromancer.
You walk in, you see a kind of an older gentleman behind the bar.
I'm sorry. Who are we? Like, what are we trying to get out of again?
We were trying to get information about where Don Orcleone and the Necromancer are.
Gotcha. Okay.
And we figured because this bar was owned by the leader of the guy that owns the ring that we made a duplicate of.
Sam,
yeah.
Yep.
We were like,
Sam
maybe there might be information here, So that's why you two came this way.
I mean, when I'm looking for a crime boss and a necromancer, obviously a bar is the first place I look.
Gotcha. Hoagie, do you wanna try to talk this time?
Ivan, we spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
You really think that's a good idea? Like, do you want information?
I
all I know how to do in a bar is order a beer.
A beer?
Yeah, but I feel like
you think just because I got some sweet new testicles.
Sorry, sweet new. Did you say testicles?
Some sweet new testicles.
That's
That I can just talk my way out of anything. Get some information from people.
I don't think that's how that works.
I mean, I just feel like, I can understand that you're the quiet type when it comes to like talking to the Duke or going to the Wizard College, but this is like this is your bread and butter.
Extorting information from strangers?
In a bar setting, yeah.
Extortion? Maybe Hoagie should join the Gravehand Syndicate instead.
What?
Or maybe not.
Just wanted to see if I just want to see if we wanted to, I wanted to at least be polite and offer.
Well, I appreciate that. You could offer me a drink, but
well, I mean, I guess I could do that. Can we get a drink first?
Yeah.
I'm just not good at extorting information. I'm nervous.
You're like the savior of the fucking world. Oh,
I don't want to though.
Jeez, Iwin. Stop being a whiny little bitch.
Well, Hoagie, I'm just nervous about, I don't know, this is not who I am, and on top of that, I have to be the savior of the world. It's just so much on my shoulders.
So whiny that Hoagie ditched you.
How about this? I'll be the talk, but if it goes south, I need you to help me. I'm not used to being the sneaky, let's get information type. Did you get all that, Hoagie?
Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. I was scouting out the bar.
Of course you were.
I didn't find anything.
If I start floundering, I might need you to help me.
Okay.
Will you help me?
Yeah.
Okay. Walk up to the bar. Hello, sir.
Hello. Can I help you? Oh wait, you're members of the Mystoran Rangers?
Yes.
We know, but you're welcome in here all the time, of course.
Oh, thank you. Could we get 2 of your finest ales?
Of course. And he pulls out these it fills them up to these 2 largest mugs that he's got, and he puts them on the counter.
Always welcome. Biggest mugs. You sure the Rangers aren't the crime syndicate here?
He's like, what
And
else?
then I'll,
What else can I help you with?
I'm gonna lean over to Hogan and be like, "Is this the guy that I question?"
Yeah, he seems nice.
Okay. I was also wondering if you maybe have some information. You know, we're looking for a guy,
Well, that narrows it down.
and I was
Is
wondering
there
if
anywhere we can talk in private?
yeah.
I mean, short, we could just step over here to the end of the counter.
Okay.
All right. And they kind of go to the end of the counter.
I'm
He's
leaning.
what
I'm
can
like,
By the way, I'm Robin Breakwind.
Breakwind. That's a rather unfortunate name.
Robin Break. Thank you. My name is Awen, and this is my
Best friend.
best friend Hoagie.
Oh, all right. All right.
We're looking for a guy, and we're wondering if you maybe knew his whereabouts possibly. He goes by the name, I like look left and right, I just whisper, Don Orcleone.
Dude, don't say that around here. They don't think that's funny. You might get shanked or something.
He just kind of laughs.
Or maybe they don't care. Don't mind me. I'm just the narrator. Nobody tells me shit.
Yeah, Don Orcleone, of course. Yeah, he's not welcome in here.
Well, of course. And we're kind of he might be tangling in with some people that we're interested in, so we want to kind of try to get an idea of where he's at. And we were wondering if you maybe had a beat on him.
Had a bead on him? Might want to check your genre, buddy.
No, I mean, this is the Ash and Daggers bar. This isn't Don Orcleone's crew. I don't know where he is. If I did, we'd probably be sending someone after him.
Do you know anybody who would know where he is?
Did you check at the Demon's Hole?
Wow. He might be fucking with you a little bit.
If you're really looking for him, that's probably where he is. I mean, I could get message to, our guys in the Ash and Daggers, but I don't know if they know where he is right now.
I mean, I feel like if he's your rival, you should always know where he's at.
Well, I don't think they always keep track of him, but we can try. I mean, I can ask. I don't know. I'm just the bartender here. You get the feeling that he is being completely honest. You don't think he's being deceptive at all. So,
well,
it's like I'm sorry, fellers, but
Mr. Breakwind, I just wanted to clarify that we sent our best alcoholic to the demon hole, so we got that covered.
All right. Well, they're welcome back here when they're done.
Hoagie, what would you, if you were in the situation, what would you do? Would you stay here and drink, or would you travel across town to the other place?
Come on, really?
I mean, as they say in my hometown,
okay,
where I grew up, porque no los dos.
And what does that mean?
It means we can drink for a little bit, then we can go to the other place.
A very specific saying.
It's
a nice one.
Would you like me to get word to the Daggers that you're looking for Don Orcleone?
Yes.
All right.
Sure.
I'll do that. They know where to reach, I assume.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that'll be a good start. Thank you so much for your help, and
of course,
let's get a few more ales and let's.
Few more. All right.
For a little bit.
Yeah, let's hang out.
Here.
I mean, Hoagie, like we.
It's a lovely establishment, Mr. Breakwind.
It is. It is.
Appreciate it.
The aroma is
sorry.
What the fuck was that?
So.
What was that?
Sorry, that it just happens. It's part
Did you
of
just shit
my
yourself?
family line.
Oh, geez. Somebody open a damn window.
No, I know people. That's why they call us the Breakwinds.
Let me get this straight. Your ass is so nasty that you changed your family name.
Can I get a diarrhea saving throw?
Stop. I'm going to blow chunks.
He's all right. Well, let me get you a couple more ales, and then I'll be gone for about 10 minutes.
Maybe drink some Pepto or something, dude.
He gets you a couple more.
Take a dab.
It's like, all right. And then he runs into the back room.
At this point, Iwan and Hoagie engaged in small talk. In other words, they discussed Hoagie's missing testicles.
And as you guys are talking, you see the bartender, Mr. Brakewind, comes back in, and you see he's dressed in a different outfit, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, had a little bit of an accident there, and this is the only thing I could find.
Did you shit yourself?
To wear? So apologies for the
God
view,
damn it.
but this is what I'm gonna have to wear today until I do some laundry. So,
Oh yeah, he definitely shit himself.
all right, can I get you anything else?
Should we head over to the other place, or do we want to just keep drinking?
I can go for like 1 or 2 or 7 more.
Okay, I could do like maybe one. I would still love to learn more anatomy about you. So let's keep drinking and
Mr. Breakwind, I have a little advice for you.
Of
If
course.
You wear assless chaps,
Yeah.
this problem doesn't happen nearly as much.
All right, but then there'll be a large mess, around me.
It's true. It's true.
No.
Yeah, keep it contained. It's smart.
He sets a couple more ales on the bar, and he goes, "All right, sorry, I'll be back."
Dude, this dude just cannot stop shitting.
He needs to change his name. There's no wind being broken there. That is just a flood.
That is straight sewage going through the dam. My goodness. Well, let's have a few more.
Yeah.
Tell me more about Goliath testicles, and then we'll head over.
Look, I don't know what else you want to know, man.
Listen, I am
lost
a
a lot of my knowledge about my own testicles because all my knowledge was stored in my testicles, and now I don't have my testicles, so I lost a lot of my knowledge. Like, it's not that hard to understand, Eowyn.
It's fascinating. I am more of a teacher of the arcane.
You love books.
I do love books, but why would I read a book when I got the source right here?
Because the source is broken.
Well, you just told me a bunch of shit I didn't know about you.
Yeah, imagine how much more there is.
I know.
I don't even know.
We need a.
You can tell me a little bit about myself.
Do we want to make a quick stop by the library and see if we can find a book on Goliath, the lineage of Goliath?
Sure. That sounds nice. Maybe
Okay.
you can pick up some fighters while we're over there.
Why do I get roped into this stuff? Why do I have to find the fighters? I don't even know any fighters.
Yeah, you don't.
How am I supposed to find fighters by X amount of days? I don't even remember when the thing is happening.
Yeah, neither do I, honestly.
Dude, I'll tell you what. We just started drinking and the whole day went by.
Yeah, we'll let Les figure it out. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Do you still want to learn about? You still want to learn about your testicles?
Part of me says yes, but I'm scared. I'm scared of the truth.
It's okay. We can do it together. So let's chug this beer and let's head to the library.
Riveting. Just riveting conversation about Hoagie's lost testicles. After departing the Bloody Owl, they met up with the rest of the Rangers and headed to the Northwest Gate to keep an eye out for Don Orcleone. The Rangers didn't have much luck and retired for the evening. Meanwhile, several of the Gravehand Syndicate scoped the outside of the cathedral and then headed to an all-too-familiar watering hole.
All right, so there are nearby, and you're in the cathedral district, right over to the east, right, which is the labor district. You know of two bars, two taverns there. One is the Bloody Owl, which is the Ashen Daggers, which is the Thieves Guild, who are kind of known like they're very Robin Hood-esque in the city, like they're Samuel Ronan is their leader, and he, is kind of well known in the city. The people love him. He's kind of very charismatic, and hey, so he's the leader of the Thieves Guild. If anything, they could be an upstanding Thieves Guild. They kind of remind, that's almost their reputation. And then there's the Demon's Hole, which is more of the place that
don't go there.
that Don Orcleone's crew kind of hangs out at and everything. So that it's the more
the ones that we just swindled.
Yes,
I don't think
yes.
so.
The Order of the Eye.
Order of the Eye, correct?
Yes, the Order of the Eye. Order of the Eye.
Yeah,
Well, we'll avoid
Oh,
that.
hey.
We'll avoid that one. We'll just go to the one where the Thieves Guild people hang out.
Okay.
Come on, caused
Yeah.
trouble.
You make your way over to the Bloody Owl, and it's open. It's it's like 2 a.m. type of thing, right? So after all that you've been doing, it's been total of an hour or two that you went and got your room, you went and checked out the cathedral, and now it's probably about 2 a.m. So you get over there, assuming you go in, and what you see inside. Not much. I mean, it's kind of dark. There's not much going on in there. There's like 1 or 2 people off in the corner just kind of having a beer. There's a guy behind the counter. He's just kind of cleaning the counter. He's like, yeah, welcome in. I'm Robin Breakwind. So welcome in. Can I get you something to drink?
Robin, pleasure. I'll just take a whiskey on ice, please.
Whiskey on ice. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. That sometimes happens when I get excited.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
He hands over the, well, he's Robin Breakwind.
More like Robin shits his pants.
He pours the whiskey on the ice and everything and puts it out
Breakwind.
there. Anything else?
No, that should be good for now. And I just I'll
Well,
toss the silver.
All right. What can I get the rest of you?
Yeah,
Anything?
same
I'll
for
take
me.
2
Same
ales.
for me.
All right. I'm sorry about that. I might have to step away for a minute, but let me put this on here first. And he puts the ice, puts that, gets the drinks out. Okay. He's like, I got some snacks. If you can wait about 10 minutes, I'll be back with some snacks.
Nobody wants your shitty snacks.
But I've really got to step away.
Can I pass?
Can I
Don't want the
insight
snacks?
check what's going on?
Okay, all right. No snacks then. Okay, I'll be back. And he runs off to the back room.
Oh, IBS girly.
Can I insight check?
Was that an insight check or an inside check?
Insight check.
Good. Because you don't want to go anywhere near his insides.
If he's like, is there something else going on, or is he literally just very gassy?
Oh, it's more than just gas. His ass is a weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, he is. Go ahead, do an insight check.
He's gluten intolerant, and he just had a really
It's a
big
natural.
pretzel.
It's a natural 20 for a total of 23.
Way to crit the ass check, cat.
Okay, so what you glean just from him is that, yes, he basically, since you guys have walked in, you heard 2 things, but you sense that he's probably let one rip about 4, 5, 6 times.
You sense it. In other words, your nostrils begin to melt.
You had gurgling in his stomach. The guy probably, it's like a genetic condition that his family has, right? And that's why they're called the Breakwinds.
Aren't you glad you got the nat 20 on the inside check?
I definitely move as far away from the bar.
Okay.
Whatever table's.
Damn.
Okay, does he leave before I get a drink? He can.
Well, you all got your drinks. No, he's really quick. He's like, because he obviously has been living with this his whole life. So he's really quick. And, okay, can I?
He's gas powered, dude.
But he had to take off, so yeah, that you're you kind of realize, and you may have even known somebody with like one of the Breakwind names sounds familiar to you, and you may have known somebody with a similar condition before. So there's your insight.
So
check.
he's left the bar like
bar.
completely unattended.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple people in the corner, but he's just like whatever, So he kind of closed it, and so.
I'm gonna just reach my hand around and try to take a couple gold out of the
Out of the till.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I mean, he left.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do a sleight of hand check. Just
May I assist her? Because I'm just hopping straight over the bar.
Let's see if she needs it.
Okay. That's a 11.
Yeah, that's fine. Like literally, there's two people off in the corner talking to themselves. He walked into the back room. There's no one else in there. So your sleight of hand was like, I'm like, it's a DC 5 at that point, right? So you made it. So you grabbed a couple gold, and then shortly after that, he comes walking back. Oh, I apologize. Old family traits, and but I feel much better now. Oh, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that. Okay, I'll just kind of take my whiskey and be like, all right.
Okay. And if there's anything else I can get you, let me know. Until he kind of goes back to cleaning the counter and everything.
Joe said that she was grabbing a table. What table are you leading us to, Joe? In a dark corner in the middle of the room?
Whatever table's far away from the bar top.
Yeah.
I don't want to be smelling that while I'm sipping on some.
Yeah. By a window, maybe.
By a window. Crack it.
Honestly, if there's a window by far from the bar, we're just sitting there.
Nice. Yeah, there's one or two in the back. They're kind of cracked open already anyway. They're kind of, it's just, you can tell you're not the first ones to have that thought. So
Yeah, pretty sure I thought of that earlier when the Rangers were there. I mean, this dude's ass is nasty.
So in the time that we've had together, Josie, would you have to we know that like you and Wes know each other a little bit better than the rest of us? Like you've been together before we got together as a group, yeah?
Yeah. Like you would know that
Okay.
we have a much like closer vibe.
Okay.
But maybe we haven't talked about like what Wes's whole thing is yet. Okay.
Yeah, but
In
I
that case,
I definitely wouldn't have shared
in that case, before we get into this big mission, Kat's gonna be like, so what's the deal with Wes? He's like sort of like he can't like drink alcohol and I mean, I just like I don't want to pry. Like if you don't want to say anything, you don't have to say anything, obviously. But it's like I'm just wondering.
No big deal. Wes is too young to drink. He's I think he's like 8 years old. So yeah, he probably shouldn't. I don't think I think he's a little too young to be drinking. So I'm like, I'm not too
Well, you
strict
could-
about it, but I'm like,
I guess you could say he's too young to be doing like crime and stuff too. But
Yeah, that'd be like if some place drafted your ass into the military at 18, but didn't let you drink until 21 or something. Here's a gun to shoot those motherfuckers over there, but don't ask for a beer or anything. You're too young to handle that.
touche.
Crime doesn't really have an age limit.
Yeah,
I guess that's true.
no,
Yeah, fair.
Stealing's one thing, but drinking and stunting your growth and having health issues at a young age are another thing.
Respect, Josie. Your moral compass might be fucked up, but at least it points in one direction.
Oh, yeah. No, the little sapling needs something to grow. Yeah.
Sapling is crazy.
I'm Groot.
I'm Groot. Right. Well,
The conversation continued through another round of drinks. Then they decided to head back and rest up for the next day.
After that second drink, I probably would start being like, all right, we got a big day tomorrow. We kind of start like trying to get us out the door a little bit.
yeah, we'll head back. I think.
Okay.
Get some rest.
I'm taking my second one as a roadie.
Yeah. And he, well, thanks for coming in. I hope you come back. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
God.
Have a good night.
Smell you later.
right.
Day 2. The next morning, the Mystoran Rangers awaken first. While down at breakfast, they get an urgent message.
And as you guys are talking, you see the door to the tavern kind of bust open, and you see a couple of guards. Looks like maybe a Bloodstone's End guard captain he comes in and he's like, "Oh, good, Rangers, you're here. The Duke needs you urgently. Please come to the Duke as soon as you can. He needs you urgently. There's no time to waste."
All right, guys, this sounds urgent.
Glad you picked up the subtle hints, Elo.
just get up and start going.
Well, can we have breakfast first?
I grab Iwan. I just grab Iwan. Come on, Iwan.
Yeah.
And then I hand him the food wrapped in food that I have.
I was gonna say.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah. We're heading straight for the Duke, I guess.
All right. You and you get there. As you get into the chamber, the Duke is looking at the guards and is like, "Have they arrived yet? What's happening? I must know." And then you guys come in and he's like, "Rangers, come here. I've been told," and the Duke is saying this to you, "I've been told that there's something urgent happening here and you were needed." And even before you can say anything, you see immediately another Bloodstone's End and a couple of orc guards come in. You see they look beat up and bloody.
Maybe that secret fight club wasn't a good idea, Rangers.
And behind them, and the Bloodstone End guard goes, "My lord, the delegation from Zolgad. What about them? Yes, I've been told something. They were attacked, my lord. It seems by a group of undead, and there was supposedly a hooded figure with them, and Don Orcleone." The Duke's like, "Damn."
The Duke is indeed like, damn.
And so in behind you see a few more orcs and like bloodied guards come in, and in behind them you see Rue walk in. And she's hobbling, like her leg's broken or something. And she looks around and she's kind of cut and bloody, and she just has this scared look on her face, and she looks at you, Les, and goes, "Oh, Les, they took him. It was the same evil person who killed my father. He overwhelmed us with undead. It all happened so quickly. One moment we were happily making our first official visit to the city, and the next, the undead were all over us. We were fighting for our lives. They held us off while he took Jeremy. I tried so hard. I tried to get him. I couldn't. I really tried, Les. You have to get him back. Please, you have to save our son."
Fuck.
Yeah, fuck indeed.
Okay. That's a lot to take in.
and Rue just comes up and she just hugs you, like, and you can tell she's shaking and she's just freaked out.
Fuck.
Did you see where they went? Did you see where they took Jeremy?
And you get from the that they took off, there was and basically they say that some of their guards that were still like Bloodstone's End guards and Zolgrad guards that were around were able to they chased after these folks right as they took off. They said ultimately they made their way down and took off down that northwest road. And then the ones that were injured are the ones that came back to the keep here to warn the Duke and to, call you guys in.
So, they think being injured is an excuse for running away. These guards are little bitches.
Duke, did you have what else did you have for us, Duke? Or is this what you called us here for?
No, he goes, "This is what one of my gods came in earlier and said that there was an emergency and that they needed me and that they had some information for the Rangers. And so I said, I sent word for you to come here as soon as possible. What you're hearing is the first time hearing of details as well."
Duke, what's the timeline for this attack? Or can anybody tell me what the timeline is?
He looks over at the guards and they're like, this happened about within the past hour or so, because they were on their way to the city. There was a delegation from Zolgrad making their way to Bloodstone's End. Obviously, they had camped, overnight, and they got up early, and as they approached and they got closer to the city, that's when they were attacked.
All right. If we would have just followed through last night.
Oh, okay. Huggy, I need you to pick up Iwan. He passed out on the ground. And then we're going to get on horses. We're going to get on our horses, and we're going to chase this bastard down.
Yeah, and I walk up to Rue and I look at her and I said, "We're going to get Jeremy back, all right?"
Thank you. Please be careful.
I'm gone out the front door immediately, just trying to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Wait. Can I want to do? Can you send anybody with us? 5 of your best men.
Of course.
Or anybody
yes.
you can spare.
There's we can spare a few, although the city is now being locked down. If there was more attacks, we have to lock down the city.
Even one would be
whatever you need. It sounds like there was Zolgrad gods and everything. Now, what I can do, and he goes, hang on. And he whispers, you hear him talking to the guard captain. He's like, can you send word to the tower? Can we get a message out there magically? Yes, my lord. And so he's like, I can do even better. While we can't necessarily send guards with the city, we can send all the guards in the area at the tower and everything in other guard towers nearby to converge on that position and to see what they can, perhaps if they can cut them off.
Perfect. That's exactly what we need. Thank you, dude.
All right.
And I'm hightailing it out of there.
Good.
As the Mystoran Rangers leave the city to chase down the Necromancer, the Gravehand Syndicate is waking up and getting ready to head to the Cathedral.
I'm going to be
Probably
downstairs
over,
at the
like
bar.
whatever breakfast.
Okay. Yeah, and they're kind of,
Yeah, same.
they have it's like a really, like I said, shitty, like kind of not even a tavern, right? I mean, they have a counter there where you can get some drinks, but they have some basic, like a little bit of basic ale and some, water and stuff like that, and
Ale,
just your
oatmeal.
typical. Yeah, right, pretty much. So,
I mean, who doesn't like a good hotel breakfast buffet? Those creamy scrambled eggs that have been cooking for like 4 hours. Totally jizz-worthy.
So yeah, and they've got a big pot of breakfast like soup, like oatmeal type of stuff back there that just continuously cooking, 100-year pot or something. Go
I'm
ahead.
going to be sat at the bar with like 5 empty bowls of the breakfast in front of me, and like a pot of like some kind of, I don't know, like coffee, I guess, whatever they have there. That's pick me.
Yeah, real strong coffee they've got. It's almost thick as tar type of thing, right? It's
I'm loading up for the day. Like I'm getting strong.
Carb loading. Yeah.
Cool.
I drank my milk.
This man is carb loading.
Yeah,
I think I get down there somewhere like between your second and third bowl of food, and I'm just yapping. I'm running you through like every exit and everything that we learned when we were scouting last night.
And like as you do that, I'm just sat there eating, and I'm just like,
So I'm like, there's one big door, and then there's these other smaller doors around the outside, and so there's
as
like
she says
the
that, like as a
perimeter's
little
sort of
joke,
like-
I go I interrupt her, and I'm like, it's a big door in a cathedral. And then I go back to eating.
The sarcasm.
Like in a
I
jesty
love
way,
it.
not like a mean way. Just like I maybe
love
like
it.
give a little giggle. And I'm like, oh no.
It's like, oh wow, big door. Mm.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it.
Cool. Everybody. Go ahead.
Axel, yeah, we'll probably go down next. Not coming from the hallways, coming from outside.
Oh.
And it's just like covered in sweat.
Morning
Took a
workout.
couple laps around the yeah.
Morning workout.
And it's you going straight for the oatmeal, pouring in some ale.
Ale and oatmeal. Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
Ale and oatmeal, two great
It's not
tastes,
bad.
taste great together. So it sounds like you're all at the
in this
table
case.
then, or at the bar, or whatever,
Yeah.
the counter.
Probably what else
Eating
grab
and
some
everything.
oatmeal.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
As everybody comes down, I just hello.
So are we all sitting at a table together at this point, or what?
I'm at the bar, but like I'm
You're at the bar.
not, like I might like turn around sideways and like keep eating my oatmeal. Maybe
We've
chat to you guys.
confiscated a table and pulled it closer to the bar.
the big drag, really loud.
Yep, 100%.
I filled in K. I think we're like mostly ready to go. I just as soon as we all get some food, everyone good?
Yeah, I'm ready when you guys are.
Ready? Let's see what's going on.
I want to see Wes.
Isn't Wes
No.
isn't he with us?
Yeah, I've come down, but like you haven't even noticed. I've just kind of like snuck in.
Wes.
Is Kalon still eating?
I mean, right now, technically, no. I've like stood up, turned around, and I'm like, I thought we were about to head out, and then somebody was like, "Wes isn't here," and I'm like, "God damn, you're right."
Here I am.
It's
So,
like
yeah,
it's like Home Alone. Oh no! Forget
the tiny guys. I go unnoticed a lot. You know?
Oh my god. Wes is Kevin McAllister. Oh no.
In the attic.
I made my party disappear.
That's right.
We just get a Home Alone episode where it's just Wes.
Yeah.
My God.
Please. God. Be so good.
If we do that though,
like
we
to
have to
imagine that-
have to go back, and this is where Brian would shine because he has to play both parts. We'd have to have Les and Hoagie from the first campaign trying to break into the house, right?
Please
Blood
God.
bandits.
All right, so yeah, you guys are there. Go ahead, Brian.
Is there, like other people in this, like in restaurant, like around the tables? Are other people eating?
Yeah,
Drinking?
it's not super crowded, but there's a few people there. You know, just kind of. Most of them are just either in by themselves, or there's like one or two that are like two people. But it's pretty tame crowd. They mostly seem like they just want to eat and get out of there.
Cool. I'm just gonna ask, like, does anybody need an extra coffee or food?
I'm gonna
I'll take
look at you, but yeah.
I mean,
like, you haven't
I'll
eaten.
never say no to food.
I'll take an extra coffee.
Say, look at you and go. What about you? You should eat. I haven't seen. You need to eat something.
No, I actually don't.
Yeah, he'll don't worry. Trust me, he'll be fine.
So I'm just gonna look over to a table near us, and I'm gonna walk up to the table, cast moment to think, grab a coffee, and bring it over to Josie, and then sit down, and then end the spell.
Why? Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't even.
Person
bat
was
an eye.
mid sip and be like, "What the fuck?"
So like they're about to go sip, and then they go like all of a sudden they go to sip, and there's just nothing in their hand. They don't have a mug anymore.
The mug's just in my hand.
Yep.
Damn magic.
Oh my god.
Cool. So yeah, it's you're just kind of chilling there, and like I said, you've got to be over there by and to enter right at noon. So whatever your plan for kind of the morning is. I don't know what time technically you guys would have gotten up and gotten down there. Obviously casual and everything, but
So if we got back at like 2-3 and we needed like 6 hours of sleep, probably be like 9, 10.
I was thinking around
Yeah.
10 is when
Okay.
Wes would be.
Probably 10.
Yeah, by the time we're all like together and regrouping, yeah, probably o'clock.
cool.
Get there like 10, 15 minutes early so that we're ready on the dot.
Cool. So is that the plan then? You take off out of there, you're done eating, you kind of get over to the cathedral, kind of wait, and then yeah. Okay. All right. And so, yeah, the time's just ticking down. You see the sun's kind of high in the sky, and, it's getting a little warm, and you're kind of there, and with the time, there's a big clock near the cathedral too, and you just kind of see it. You're looking at about a minute or so until noon. So
Yeah, Axel's just got their notebook, and it's literally is like, all right, so we need to figure out who's doing the 2, who's doing the 3, who's doing what.
I just say, just tell me where to go, wherever I need to go.
Right
and
side.
as I say that, I pull like a hood up that I've got, and I pull it down over my face, and I'm like, whatever you say.
Was it right side?
Two need to go to the right.
4.
Two go to the
2
right,
on the right
starting
side.
at the
1
front,
4,
the
and
first and
then
the fourth,
1 4 7 on the left.
starting at the
Then
back.
go. Can one person say this?
I'm like, let's see.
I was like,
did they
what?
write it down?
Huh? So on the right side, and then
I need
and
to
the left-
refresh.
on the right side, it's 1 and number 1 and number 4. On the left side, it's 1, 4, and 7.
So starting at the front, two
Yeah.
go right, enter the first and fourth booth, and then 3 go left, starting at the back. We enter the last booth, the fourth booth, and the 7th booth.
Yep. From
So
the
in
back.
like a clockwise, like 1
Yeah.
4 7 4
It'll-
1.
I'm sure it'll be a little bit easier when we're in there to figure it out.
It's super easy. You put your left foot in, you take your left foot out. Then, if you're really daring, you put your left foot in and shake it all about.
All
but
right,
who
so
wants
it's
left, who
about
wants
time
right?
you hear the, unless you've got anything else, you hear it. Dong. The bell is ringing new.
I'm also gonna go to the bathroom really quickly in real life, but I can hear you. Well, I have Bluetooth. So-
Okay. Hopefully we can't hear you.
Talk about break win.
Yeah, right. And you know Nat's laughing right now. All right. So
She's pissed. dude.
she's pissed. Hopefully not literally. All right. So yeah, you enter as the chimes, are ringing out noon. And you see, as you step through, the doors kind of close behind you, and you hear them a moment later, once you're all inside, click, click. The doors behind you lock.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Oh.
I roll a perception check.
Go ahead.
I'm looking for sigils. I'm looking for uniforms, and I'm looking for angles. I'm looking for what these people like. If I could see anyone that's in here that's part of this establishment, I'm just looking to see if I can recognize anything. Just seeing if I can see.
Yeah, and as you you're in, right, and you see
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I probably see nothing. I rolled a 1 then. I rolled a 1.
Oh, no,
Okay.
1.
But I mean, this is what I'm about to describe is kind of obvious anyway. As you go in, right, it's pretty quiet. The lighting is pretty low, and you see this like an attendant up behind the altar, kind of sitting in a chair, just falling asleep, basically. Just, some old dude up there, and that's pretty much it. There's really, you don't see anyone else in the pews or anything like that. You don't see anybody else. You just see the attendant up there. It's really quiet. There's a little bit of music going, and it just looks like a cathedral.
I turn around and I look at the door. What kind of lock did we just tap in? Like, is it like mundane, something magical, something I can see? Something I can potentially pick open?
It looks like a standard regular lock when you look around at it. Like literally, it looks like you could go up and turn the thing or whatever it would be there, the lever.
Okay. So it appears something I can bust open.
For appearance, yeah, you would have either busted or picked locks like this before, right? So it doesn't look like anything special.
Okay. I'll just make note of that. I won't act on that, but
yeah. But you did hear it lock, and then obviously you look around and you didn't actually see anybody there.
Yeah, nobody's there.
So.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So
Are there
then
any other like major entrances to this place that we can see?
You don't see.
Or is it just like the one main door?
So it's the main door, right? Okay. And then all the way up near where like the altar and everything is, you see a couple like hallways that go off into the back on either side. That's it. That's the only real entrances and exits that you see.
Okay.
Now on each side, you see 10 confessional like booths off like on each side, right? So
I think I'll, after hearing the locked door, I think I probably will look behind me, and then I look at you guys and I go, let's just get into these confessionals.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we doing in terms of splitting up?
I'll go.
I'm happy to go with the team with
Josie.
the least.
Josie,
You wanna
Wes
go-
and I can take right.
Okay, I'll go.
So you and Josie and Wes on the right side, and 1 and 4,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then maybe
That'll leave the three
Paladin,
of us.
Paladin, Ranger, Paladin on the left.
It's a good place to be, Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can
maybe
Gia fit in the confessional?
Maybe your
Gia's,
head.
Gia, like I can summon Gia as a
Oh, okay.
companion. So in my mind, okay, so like ranger companions, it's probably like a familiar that you're summoning that's not like a real creature. To me, for the purposes of flavor in this campaign, she just like lives in like a pocket realm when she's not like summoned. So I think she's in the pocket realm right now.
Okay.
That's how I'm gonna kind of rule it, just so for the sake of story.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But yes, I will take a paladin sandwich. That sounds like a good spot. 1, 4, 7.
Okay. So everybody's got their booth and everybody's good. You all enter. Okay. So as you enter and you see these look really really nice and elaborate, and they look pretty strong and everything like that. Like they're well made, right? These confessionals. So you go in there, you sit down, I assume, in each of them. Okay. You sit down, the door closes, and it locks, just as Fizzle said it would.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Now, as soon as that happens, once in the confessionals, right, the door's locked, you immediately hear a soothing voice, but almost as if it's in your head, right?
Fuck.
One moment, please, while we determine which of you is most worthy. I need everyone to roll a Constitution save.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And I need you to tell me who the 2 highest are.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
No.
What you see, and
Gotta
this will
roll,
inform because I know at least one of you has a little bit of resistance. You see a gas. Oh, yep, I'll refresh. You see a gas filling the confessional.
I knew there was something off about that Breakwind guy.
Is it technically a disease?
It's poison. So I think
I have advantage.
Yeah, so you have it, which means you're gonna So
I have advantage in this roll.
You
'cause I'm
do.
gonna need it.
Right. So
Okay, thank God.
I rolled.
Okay, so con save?
con save.
Oh no.
Oh, I rolled a 2, and then with my advantage, I rolled a 20.
All right.
There you go.
There you go.
So a nat 20.
Ooh.
Nat 20.
Nice.
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
I rolled a 21.
13.
So it looks like we've got the 20 and 21. Anything else?
So 20, 25 total.
25. Okay, so 25 and
my modifier, yeah.
25 and 21.
Jesus.
Okay, so everybody, other than those 2, right? And you see, everybody else passes out. So you are out. You're passed out. And then as soon as now, none of you know what's happening with the others, but so what happens? Josie and Wes, you see it fill up and you feel it, and then whoop, all the gas goes away.
That's some talent. To suck the fart back into your ass is legendary control.
And then it says, all right, but there can be only one. Now I need you 2 to make a wisdom save.
15.
Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So what happens, Wes, you feel this like energy hitting your mind, and it's too much pressure, and you basically shut down. So you're essentially passed out as well.
They just took out all but one party member. Holy shit.
Now, Josie feels the pressure, but then after a moment, the pressure goes away. And then, Josie, Rev, I need you to drop down in Discord to voice 2.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I'm scared.
Wait, should we not watch?
Stream's
We should
muted.
turn the stream.
You,
off.
I mean, if you, you know,
I think
look,
we can
it's,
watch, but we just can't
it's
listen.
the effect to you guys.
I'm going to use
I-
this time
if
to
you wanna
use the
hear it,
restroom.
whatever,
I'm going to
but-
be right back.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm heading down there now.
Okay. Me too.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So, let's see. Rev's frozen. Let me refresh all the cameras first because, we want to see reactions and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you then hear is that same voice saying, "We have an important mission for you and your team."
Was it really best to knock them out before sending them on a mission?
It is of the utmost secrecy. If you complete it successfully, you will have proven your loyalty and be made full-fledged and honored members of our organization. If you fail the mission, you most likely will not survive. But if you do survive, we will find you, we will silence you, and no one will remember you.
We know who you are. We know what you want. And we have a very particular set of skills. Skills we have acquired over a very long time. Skills that make us a nightmare for people like you. If you complete this mission successfully, that'll be the end of it. But if you don't, we will look for you. We will find you. And we will kill you.
Take this message, Crystal, and you see it slide over on this little table in front of you. Play it. Here. Now.
I do it.
Okay. The image of a figure cloaked in black appears. Good news, everyone. I am Draxis, Necromancer and apprentice to Potestus Bloodstone himself.
Did he say Necromancer?
You're lucky enough to have been chosen to perform a small favor for me. You must kill the Duke of Bloodstone's End.
Oh, shit. So, the Gravehand Syndicate is going to be working for the Necromancer that the Rangers are hunting down?
The method is up to you, but make it a public spectacle. If it helps, while he doesn't leave the grounds of the keep, he usually heads outside to the main grounds for some morning rituals. That is all. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then the crystal image disappears. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm taking notes. Usually has
Yep.
to be ground for rules. Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
So, Draxis, the Necromancer, an apprentice to Potestus Bloodstone, from Campaign 1. What you don't know that in game, right? He's asking you to kill the Duke of Bloodstone's End.
Oh, yeah. They have to kill the Duke, too. Holy crap. These guys are completely fucked.
So, after that goes away, and if you got all the information, if you need a clarification, I can do that first. But if not, we'll move on.
I think I got it all.
Okay.
Draxis, Draxis is Necromancer, right? You said.
Yeah, and if you and anybody out there watching and stuff too, if you did or know any of the story of Campaign 1, he was the Necromancer that they were after. They fought at the beginning, who stole the Death Crystal, that whole thing, right? One and the same.
Son of a bitch. This guy has the Death Crystal, too?
So,
and is it implied I can share this with the rest of my party?
yeah. I mean, there's no, so, well, we'll move on. So,
Okay.
so once the crystal shuts down, the voice you hear in the confessional after the crystal's message is complete says, I trust you understand the assignment. Answer yes to that question now.
Yes.
But what if she answered no?
Good. Now put that crystal in your pocket. Once the job is completed, we will contact you. Let me know when you put the crystal in your pocket.
I put I grab it and I put it in my pocket.
And then what happens is, once you put it in your pocket, you immediately see the room not only fills with the gas, it's like 10 times as much as it was, and you feel the pressure in your head. You pass out. So we can go back up to voice 1.
Okay. Okay.
Attached to this character? I don't want to make a new one.
All right, we're back.
Oh, they're back. They're back. They're back.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Lord.
So you are right now all passed out.
Mm-hmm.
When you wake up, you are back in your beds at the inn you're staying at.
Who the fuck are these people?
So each of you wakes up, a little bit of a headache, a little groggy. You're back in your beds at the inn.
I just shoot straight up in my bed.
I get out of bed and I walk out of my room into the hallway.
Yeah, I'm also in
everyone
the
else.
hallway.
Do I have all my shit?
Nothing is missing. You're fine. Everything seems normal to you.
I think one at a time we're just like opening doors and busting into the
Doors.
hallway. Like
Yeah,
I burst out my door
bust
and I
it
look
out.
over and I'm like,
I immediately like as soon as I see everybody, I immediately just start like trying to usher them into my like
just what?
I follow the direction.
yeah, like I'm literally I'm like all of you.
I go with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just get in the room. What the fuck happened?
Okay, as soon as everyone's in, I instantly like I shut the door, I lock it, I like try and stuff like a like I take like the sheet, I try and like stuff like the bottom to try, like basically try and get as much sound, like prevent as much sound as possible.
whoa, Josie, what?
And as she does that, I like go up to the windows and like make sure they're locked. I'm like, what?
Yeah, like I go over,
Close the curtain.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, curtains are shut. I'm like, huh? Okay. I was told what we need to do. Where'd my accent go? I was told what we need to do. And like, was I told, like, was there any implication that I wasn't allowed to replay the message crystal?
Do you still have the message crystal?
I reach in my pocket.
It's not there.
It's not there.
The message crystal is gone. This sounds like a setup.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Like I just I fill my pockets. Like I like. Oh Lord. Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
I just go get a really hushed tone. Like I'm just like, shh. Got a message from Draxis. Like it was Draxis talking to me, right?
Draxis, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Like, okay. I got a message from this Draxis Necromancer, and our final mission, we have to kill the Duke of Bloodstone's End. They didn't tell us how. We just need to make a spectacle of it.
The Duke of what?
Duke of Bloodstone's End.
That's where we are.
Yeah.
The city.
And all and any kind of help I got was that he usually heads to the main ground for morning rituals.
And
we gotta kill him. We gotta make it public.
And just so you know, if you look, and I'll pop the map back up for everybody else in the small window. Hang on. Let me move this. The way they would say it, and this area here, like just outside the keep, basically this whole area that I'm kind of highlighting is like the promenade for the keep in front of. They would have parades and stuff there. And that's where he was saying the Duke would come out, like morning, kind of a ritual would come out, and there'll be troops there and, you know, guards and everybody, and he'll, you know, good morning, that type of a thing.
I'm immediately gonna ask you, who told you that? Who is this Draxis who are you talking about?
I don't know anything about this necromancer. I just know that this guy came to my head. He was like, I'm Draxis the Necromancer, and you need to kill
and that was in the message crystal. The voice that was talking to you was the one, you know, that in the confessionals that everybody heard, right? That was the same voice that outside that. But the message crystal when you played it was what was Draxis.
It was Draxis who was
in the messaging crystal. So when you played that, it was like, whoop, and you see him, this image of him, and you hear his voice and everything like that. So that was
yeah. Basically, yeah, he's like, I'm Draxis, I'm the Necromancer. Yeah. You have to go kill the Duke. Make a spectacle out of it. And I'm still really hushed. I'm still hushed.
And he did tell you, because when he introduced himself, he said, I'm Draxis, Necromancer, and apprentice to Potestas Bloodstone himself.
Josie would have remembered that. She's very smart. Way smarter than I am.
So,
can you repeat that name?
Potestas Bloodstone. Now, little history in the realm that everyone would know because it was such an event. And Brian knows some of this because it was first campaign material. But Potestas Bloodstone was a wizard from a long time ago who was like the Arc Wizard in front of the Arcana Council, like a hero of the realm, who basically invented the stones and the crystals that were the what do you call it? The things that the guys were after in the first campaign, right? The magical crystals. He experimented with such deep magic power. He's one of the most powerful magic, wizards ever, that he turned to the dark side, right? He fell darkness and waged war against the realm in the name of, saving it and protecting it and making it better, right? The greater good type of thing. And eventually he was defeated, but everyone knows that. So this guy said he's the apprentice, or the former apprentice of Potestas Bloodstone.
So what we're supposed to be helping the apprentice of Potestas Bloodstone? I thought that this was like a sort of like a thieves guild or like a crime syndicate, but that's like fabric of our reality breaking shit.
Yeah.
So is that a problem? I'm just wondering. I mean, I guess you're supposed to sort of do these things without asking, but
yeah, I mean, this sounds like a lot more than what I signed up for.
It sounds to me like we're the fall guys, and we're not getting out of this. If we kill him, we're done.
Yeah, basically.
Bingo.
And then I also mentioned they're like, basically, if we fail this, we most likely won't survive. If you do survive, something like basically wipe your memory. Like we're in some shit right now.
In the words of Monty Python, run away, run away.
I think
we don't have a choice, really.
Yeah, there's no they did not give us a choice out of it.
But ultimately, why would Potestas want the Duke dead? And he's into some black magic. I know that he's had his history, but
didn't give me a reason.
Why the Duke?
And
do we have a connection there?
The Duke, you know who the Duke of the city is.
Yeah.
But would we have a connection to him?
Titus Graves. And that's the Duke's name. Titus Graves.
Axis is kind of just sitting there and thinking, this seems like a really big thing to do as an initiation.
What? Doesn't every up-and-coming crime syndicate member kill a beloved and well-known noble?
and we've been trying to do this for about a year. What kind of role could I attempt to make to see if this feels like a standard show of practice, or if this feels super added to get into this?
Would you, well, let me ask it this way. How much would you know about the trials that it would take to get into and become an inner group inside of a crime syndicate, a higher level? How much would your character know about that?
I wouldn't.
Probably maybe like 30%.
Okay.
But maybe I'm banking on the fact of this is a big named person that's going to be killed. Were there any other like assassinations within the last year that were big splashes
So
in town?
go ahead and do a history check. We'll do it that way.
Okay.
All of us, yeah?
My history.
If you if you want.
Yeah, I probably would also want to do a history check.
I mean, yeah, I asked the question, so I'm down.
Oh, no,
absolutely not.
No, 5.
I rolled a 16.
14.
Dirty 20.
All right,
Okay.
so. Hey,
No,
we're
no,
in the
sorry,
game.
sorry,
you all-
18. 18.
Okay. And you're all kind of wishy-washy, like you're kind of searching your memories to kind of figure out if this sounds normal, right? Those of you on the low end really can't tell that. Those that rolled higher, you kind of have a feeling that it's like, well, this seems like this is the type of trial, like final, what do you call it? Trial that they would give to a person or a group that would really need, like, you show your loyalty to us. Do something like this. You take one of our big contracts and execute it well, and you're in. But that this is like, this is the type of thing where if you get this done, like you would expect doing something that bold. No, you're in the inner sanctum. Like you are part of this organization then. Like, not just you've moved up to the next level. No, you're like the trusted team that's going to you've proven your loyalty, right?
Or you're totally screwed.
So, and again, those of you that rolled higher, logically, you kind of think, well, all right, if Fizzle was talking us up, we've done pretty much a good job in the past. Maybe they are looking at us to be like one of their top groups, right?
Yeah, and maybe I'm the Pope.
But the skepticism does remain. And it isn't unheard of. I mean, you've heard of things like this happening before, right? Oh, a major assassination by a crime syndicate, of course, right? Big spectacle type thing, and you the rumors would be, oh yeah, that was like one of their chief people. They're really loyalists that did that, right? That type of a thing. So
What are the Duke's politics?
Make Bloodstone's end great again.
The Duke is well known in the city. He's liked. His father who died a few years back. And his father was one of the major players that fought against and actually was part of the defeat of Potestas Bloodstone. With some other forces in the realm, right outside the city here. In fact, in the southwest of the map, you see this big kind of burnt, charred crater area, right? That's actually where the final battle to defeat Potestas Bloodstone took place. History of the city, it used to be called Bloodstone's Jewel. Potestas Bloodstone founded it. And once the forces of the realm defeated him, including the Duke and, with his guard and other forces in the realm, they renamed the city Bloodstone's End, right? So, But that's the Duke is well liked. Most people, that kind of carries down from his father. This guy seems fair to everybody. Kind of doesn't want to make waves, wants to do well by the people. That's the outward, what image that he presents.
Okay.
Well, it's a powerful crime syndicate. If they want the Duke dead, he's basically dead already. What we have to decide is it worth like us completely dropping this so that we don't have to be involved, or do we want in so that either way we're in the know? It's gonna happen.
I think the thing is, I don't think we have a choice anymore. I think if we back out, I think they're gonna come after us because now we know too much.
I say
Yeah.
we do it. I say we've been working on this for a year. Okay, turn around now seems stupid. I think we just do it. Get in. Get the allies we need. That's all that matters at this point. That's what I want.
Me too.
The Syndicate spent the rest of the day and evening planning their operation. Meanwhile, the Mystoran Rangers had tracked down the Necromancer to his lair and were about to confront him.
It's all right. We're good to go. Who wants to take the lead on this one? And I'm because I am not.
All right.
It's a bad idea.
Les opens the door, and I've got a little bit of a description here. So, as you open the door, you see what appears to be Jeremy strapped down on the back table. Next to him, chained to the wall, you see Don Orcleone.
So, this Necromancer kidnapped a crime boss. Somebody is going to get their ass beat today.
The Don looks battered, bruised, and exhausted, but is still trying to break his chains, and he's yelling, "Leave the kid alone, you bastard!" The recipient of his yelling is also very apparent. You see the Necromancer standing beside the table in the back. He turns to you as you open the door and says, "Good news, everyone. You're here just in time. But where are my manners? Formal introductions are finally in order. I am Draxis, former apprentice of Potestus Bloodstone. Your sacrifices will be added to that of our crime boss here. They will ensure that this boy is extremely powerful after he is transformed. The boy will be raised as the heir to my new master once he has all the crystals. When he is of age, the boy will be the perfect vessel to hold the power of both my old and new masters. He will be unstoppable." Roll for initiative.
Holy crap. This guy wants to eliminate everyone just to bring back Potestus Bloodstone, and is using this kid as the vessel to do so. What a dick.
Ooh, fuck.
I don't think that's the Viceroy, guys.
I still think it might be the Viceroy.
The Rangers and Draxis fight a long and difficult battle until...
Les rushes up with the great axe, still enraged.
Yep.
And just swings for Draxis immediately. Just and yeah, we'll see.
All right.
Nat 20.
Fuck yeah, Les.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Let's
roll it up.
Oh shit.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
19 damage on that first hit.
All right. And you see, because we're going to do this a little bit differently, right?
Hmm?
You see the axe just kind of like sticks right in his chest, and you just see it splits his rib cage, like right in the chest, and you see him collapse to the ground. And he's just like, he's breathing heavy. And he just looks up, and he looks at Les, and he looks at the rest of you and goes, "Your defeat is only delayed. My death matters not. You think the crystals are safe? My lord will obtain them all very soon. There is no hope for you. And he goes, goodbye, everyone. And the necromancer is dead.
Oh, the irony. It seems that at roughly the same time the Gravehand Syndicate was listening to a message from Draxis asking them to kill the Duke. Draxis was also battling for his life against the Mystoran Rangers.
You were out of
And then I
combat.
pull out my axe out of its chest and then just chop his head off just to be sure.
Right.
Oh, shit. He's pissed.
Right on.
I'm in it.
Okay.
I'm with that.
So the battle is over. Now you see as the necromancer falls to the ground, right? You actually see a couple things happen. Like he just kind of falls over and you see like several things fall out of his cloak that he had, right? One, you actually see a box and just it boom, plops on the ground. And amazingly, it almost looks like an air cushion, like gently set the box on the ground. This box looks like the ones that you've seen in the past that contained the other crystals that you're after, except there's a small skull on it, right? It looks like the box that you saw in Zulgrad that was empty.
Holy shit! It's the fucking death crystal!
The other thing that falls to the ground looks a little damaged, but it looks like the message crystal, or it looks like the same thing as the message crystal that you were given by Eminora. But it looks damaged, and it almost looks like the message is like flickering, like wanting to play.
I'm wearing the death ring still. So I'm gonna go up to the box and I'm gonna be like, does everyone feel okay with me opening? I still have the ring on that goes with this box. Does everyone feel okay that I check real quick?
Let's step away from Jeremy and the Don.
Me hiding behind one of like the
Okay, that's actually a very good point.
You're good.
I'm going to take the box and walk out of the room and close the door and open it.
All right.
While I'm wearing the death ring.
So you open it.
That's what let.
Yep.
Yeah,
You open the box and you see the death crystal in there. And you just, as you open it, you just feel this like tiredness and like coldness. Like the whole room feels cold. And you just feel like, you hear these whispers like you can't make it out. And it's like whispering and you feel this like, it's like pressure in your head. And everyone else in the room begins to feel that too. And then
even though
you've left the room, right? Because it's nearby. Now it's nothing. It's just a little bit of pressure, right? And then you see it, but there's the crystal, and it's kind of in a weird way. It glows, and at the same time, like you see nothing inside of it. It's like just this death, you know. You
immediately
sense
slam the box closed.
Yeah, probably a good call before it, I don't know, uses its death crystal power to start deathing you or something.
And the pressure and everything just kind of, it fades. You can still sense it's there, but it fades for sure.
Okay.
And then there was that, like I said, there was that other message crystal that was on the ground. And obviously Jeremy's there and Don Orcleone's there. So
I enter the room and I let everyone know that the crystal is in the box.
Should we listen to this message?
Yes. I think so.
All right, who's picking it up?
I'm kind of like still like visibly like smoldering and shaken. I, kind of weakly, I'm like sitting kind of, just back on my ass, like knees up, just kind of grabbing towards the stone, and I pick it up to activate it and listen to it.
Okay. And you pick it up and you see it is, it was fractured, it was cracked, right? So normally these messages are coded to people, but it seems that whatever it was has taken that away because the message immediately plays. And while it's almost a little crackly, kind of like a radio transmission that you're not quite getting exactly, you do see and hear an all too familiar image and a voice. Hurry up and finish your playing and bring that crystal to me. It has been too long already. We'll worry about bringing back your former master later. Make haste. And then the image of the Viceroy fades.
Wait, the Viceroy of Bloodstone's End is a bad guy too? Dude, is half the city corrupt? At least we know the Duke is a good guy.
Goddamn right.
And there it is.
The Mystoran Rangers rescue both the child as well as the crime boss, Don Orcleone. I mean, it never hurts to have a crime boss owe you one. The Rangers then head back to Bloodstone's End and arrive after a few hours. They head to see the Duke in order to secure the Death Crystal and to warn him about the Viceroy.
Okay, let's get to the capital, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
Okay.
Can you remind me of the Duke, right? What's his name?
His name is Duke Titus
leader?
Graves.
Okay,
is
I
his
thought
name.
so. I was just making sure I had notes, but there's a lot of Dukes.
Yep, yep. All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
yep, you guys head over there. It's it's evening. It's dark out. And you approach the grounds of the keep. You come up to the keep itself, and they welcome the Rangers in as they always do. You get to the throne room. The Duke is there, kind of finishing up his day and everything. What's up?
Duke, we need you to look at this. Give him the message crystal.
And he's like, oh, all right. He's like, how, he's like, all right, the last I knew you were out to chase after, did you get your son back?
Yes.
Yeah,
but we learned something very important. Please just look at the message crystal.
All right. And so you hand him the crystal, and he's like, usually, and he sees it's kind of flickering. He's like, huh, that's odd. And he plays it, and he's watching, and he just has this look on his face, and he's like, I can't believe it. And you see him like look around a little, like, and he's thinking, and he's like, and then he looks up at you resolutely and goes, Rangers.
Yes?
I apologize for not taking your suspicions more seriously. You were obviously right in suspecting it was the Viceroy. My trust in his past services was misplaced. But no time to dwell on my mistakes. We must act quickly. The Viceroy has obviously been planning this for a while. Who knows what else he has up his sleeve?
It's all right, Duke. At least the Rangers discovered the Viceroy's plot. Think what would have happened if a madman was to get all 3 crystals.
How many are actually working for him? And he kind of trails off, and he looks around at like the guards and stuff in the room. And as he says that, he kind of moves closer to you. He's like, it lowers his voice. He's like, first, do you have the final crystal? We should lock it in the vault as soon as possible.
Okay, just very quickly, though.
Yes.
I just want to say this to you very quickly. I told you so.
Damn, Les. Way to rub it in this poor bastard's face.
Oh, I feel so good.
Yes. And he just looks at you, and he's like, Les, I acknowledge my mistake. Please, we don't have time for this.
Sorry, I needed that from me. We do have the final crystal. Let's get to the vault if we can.
All right. And so he tells the guards, leave and lock the door behind you, please. And they, of course, my lord. And that's what they do. So then he goes and opens the secret panel behind the throne. You guys make your way downstairs. He looks at Elo and goes, "You have the signet ring, yes?"
I do.
All right. And he takes it and goes and opens the vault door, and you still see the other 2 crystals locked in their energy barriers there. And he's like, "Of course, you have. He's like, please, if you'd like to give it to me or do it yourself, please."
Yeah, I'll approach and take care of it myself.
Okay. And so you go up to the pedestal. You see the spot where you would set the case for the crystal. I mean, Les had the case. I assume Les gave it to you.
Yep.
Okay. And you set it down on the table, on the pedestal. All right. And you see as you kind of back up and do it, the same thing happens before. You just see this, this beam of energy. Just you feel the hum in the air, and the beam of energy, the crystal, the door on the thing flies open. The crystal kind of levels out in the center of the energy beam and starts glowing, and you kind of feel that pulse of hatred, coming out and hits your minds and everything. And he, the Duke looks and goes, "Well done, Rangers. Thank you for this." And he's like, "All right," and he begins. I mean, I'm assuming, unless you have something else, he's beginning to close up the vault. So.
No, I'm happy.
All right.
But before he does, can I just do like an investigation check or anything for anything that seems maybe we missed out of the ordinary about this vault room now that all three are in here? I'm just kind of getting this. I don't know. We can't trust anybody apparently.
Sure.
Point,
yeah. Go ahead.
Let me see.
Good rolls.
Awesome.
Come
on. Why did I use the D&D Beyond dice? It's a 6. So
a 6.
Sure,
again, so it looks, you don't, as you're looking around and everything, it pretty much, you don't see anything new other than what you've noticed in the past, right? So.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I think we can go.
Elo, are you okay? You've been staring at the wall for like 5 minutes.
No, I'm fine. There was this particular brick that just, I don't know. We're fine.
And as he closes the vault door, and it started kind of when you put the crystal in the energy field, you felt that pressure kind of release a little bit from your mind that had begun when you started hearing those whispers. And the whispers go away. They're obviously not happening anymore.
I don't know about you, but I feel much better with those crystals locked up and guarded by a trustworthy Duke. Now, what do we do about the Viceroy?
We must solve this problem quickly. So, because we don't currently know who is loyal to the city or who is loyal to the Viceroy, I can't send the guards to arrest him. I know I've asked so much of you, but I would like you to arrest him if possible, or if he resists, well, do what you must. All right. He goes, I do know the Viceroy is very secretive, but I do know that he has a small retreat just outside the city. He's kept it somewhat hidden, even from me, but being the Duke, I have a few sources of information that even the Viceroy is not aware of. And he pulls out the map of the city and just kind of points to where it's at. It's kind of southwest of the city, like just outside the city gates, kind of in there's tents and buildings outside the city gates. And he just kind of points to what he's like, this one here, I believe, is where he, it's a small retreat, a small cottage that he keeps and doesn't think anyone knows that he has there. I believe you would most likely find him there.
Okay. Hear me out, everybody. I think we rest for the night and do this first thing in the morning.
Well,
a rest. I understand you would like a rest, but perhaps quickly get back to the inn, take a quick rest, and then be on your way to the Viceroy.
I think the Duke has a good point. I don't know if drinking tonight's the right play as much as we should just. I know.
The head of my voice was telling the truth. You're betraying me. No.
I would never. You know that.
And the Duke is, he's beside himself. He's like, I understand. He goes, trust me, I really want him taken care of right now, but I understand that you're tired. You've just gone through a major ordeal. You're in no shape to confront him at the moment, but please, as quickly as you can.
And with that, the Mystoran Rangers retire for the night in preparation to confront the Viceroy and end the evil quest to obtain the Potestas stones. Day 3. Both the Rangers and the Syndicate wake up early to complete their missions, but neither realize the surprise in store for them. First, the Rangers awaken and head towards the Viceroy's.
What are you doing?
Well, Tumnus and I have been up for 2 hours, and we both have had one stiff drink to calm the nerves.
All right.
Yeah, it sounds just like that.
All right. Yeah. Maldris,
like
Maldris, you see, he's he's an early riser. He's like, well, if you need any more, let me know.
No, I think that's it for today.
All right. I think we need to go, everybody.
All right. You guys want to head out North Gate?
Okay, 1 second. Heads is north, tails is south.
Come on, heads.
All right, let's go North Gate.
There it is.
Okay. So you make your way up to the North Gate.
And as we walk out, I immediately start walking south.
Hoagie, other way.
Oh, wait.
Back it up. Cool. So you it takes you a little bit of time to get through the city, get out the gate, and then kind of wrap around the outside of the city down to where the Duke pointed that the cottage was. By the time you do that, the sun is low in the sky, but it's still it's risen, so it is daylight out. The guards do note that you have left the city when you do that. But they just kind of wave and you guys leave the city.
Make sure you let everyone know we're on very important non-city related Mystoran Rangers business.
And they actually look at you. Well, of course. Do you need us to send word to the Duke?
Yes, let the Duke emphasize that we're doing non-city related work.
Of course, yes. We'll let the Duke know that you're not in the city right now, and they immediately send a message. To
Doing non-city.
Yep.
We got it.
We got it. Thanks.
just pull Awen ahead. Come on, man. You couldn't be any more obvious.
I think I got it. I think I helped.
All right. So you make your way down to the cottage. There's a nice little fence around it. The house looks nice. It's it's a pretty sizable little house. And
meanwhile, the syndicate heads to the parade grounds in front of the keep.
All right. Are you guys ready? Like head over in the morning type of thing?
I
Ready.
think so. Sure. Fuck it.
Now,
Little boy.
just so I'm aware, what's your plan? How are you planning to get him to you, Brian? Like,
Duke? So Axis is basically going to I'll be walking around Axis. I'm kind of like I'm like an adoring fan, like a child who just like looks up to the Duke, and the plan is that like I just want to meet him, so that's how.
Okay, so there's not like a spot you have to do it at. It's more like go up to him and you cast there.
I need to get him I need to get him in front of this, so
within
maybe
this
I'll ask him to like make a wish with me at the fountain or something.
Okay. All right. So first things first, right? The gates open in the morning. You all kind of go in. As there's a big crowd that's in there and everything, and I assume you're gonna go ahead and try to do your little trap thingy there.
They do indeed go on to do their little trap thingy.
Okay. So that's all the actions for this, right? Like that you're the prep work then, right? Nobody else is doing any prep work? Okay.
I think we're just gonna
I'm gonna do a thing when we see the Duke. I'm gonna be
You actually see a few people start to come out of the keep, and a couple of them, there's some guards and some other people who just look like nobles or administrative folks. You actually recognize a couple other people. Archmage Eminora comes out, the grand poobah of the Arcana Council. And she's in charge, super powerful wizard, in charge of basically the magic in the realm. She was Potestus Bloodstone's replacement when he went bad. So she's out there. There's a few other famous names and stuff in the city milling around in the crowd. And she's kind of out there greeting a few people. And you think you see somewhere in one of the crowds Samuel Ronan from the Ashen Daggers. kind of milling in and out. And as soon as you see him, you look away and then you don't see him anymore. So lots of big names in the city that you're seeing kind of in the crowd and everything, right? They do bring up, a little while later, there's a attendant that brings up a horse next to the gates of the keep. So basically in this area, they bring up the horse up on the steps. You hear a few people in the crowd. Yeah, they kind of cheer at the horse. They like horses. And then a little while later, you see the Duke, a few guards come out. And the Duke has this look on his face, and you even see the guards are they're very, very stiff, very almost emotionless, and acting in perfect unison. I mean, these guards are really well trained. Duke climbs up on the horse. Duke waves to the crowd a little bit, and then he starts marching down. So he comes down and he's marching here, and he stops here at the middle, and there's people there, that will say there's kind of a crowd of people, a small crowd up near him that he's kind of greeting and everything like that. So that's where we're at.
Could I do
I'm hiding. I'm attempting to hide.
I'm
and
blending
then
in.
as the Duke comes up, Axis will kind of reach inside their clothes and touch their amulet and do a quick channel divinity embassy of peace.
Okay, what's that do?
Which will give me, for the next 10 minutes, I have a +5 to persuasion checks for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Huge.
I also need everybody to make, while this is happening, I need everybody to make kind of a perception check.
Okay.
All right.
Those, because everybody's kind of near a crowd and everything.
I rolled 8.
7.
Okay.
9.
Oh boy.
What did you get, Nat?
13.
13. Okay.
I got 14.
14. Okay, so those of you with the higher than 10 rolls, you're listening to the crowd nearby. You happen to catch a couple comments like people whispering to each other, "Oh, did you see? Did you hear the Mystoran Rangers went out? They were marching up to the Viceroy's house. We don't know why, but they didn't look happy about, like that type of thing."
Oh, they're not happy. They're about to kick that traitorous Viceroy's ass.
All right, so what are you going to do?
I guess I will kind of just put myself, I'm going to kind of lean over and touch Wes's shoulders and be like, "Young master, I will be right back," in a very deep baritone voice. That matches my disguise as basically just a clean cut elven guard.
Okay.
Just very looking nonchalant, but looking respectful.
And Wes is just going to look very childish, just throwing silver pieces into the fountain.
Okay.
All right, rich boy.
Does it look like he'll be coming around this way, or does it look like he's kind of just stopped there?
Well, right now he's stopped there on the horseback. He's saying a couple things to a couple of the attendants. The guards are perfectly still. In fact, you see more and more guards are just kind of perfectly still. They're just as the Duke is kind of near them and everything. And you see a crowd of people there around him. Not huge. Again, it's a small little gathering, and he's kind of greeting them and everything. And, "Oh, hello. So he's kind of busy with that right now.
Okay. I will position myself kind of towards the outskirts of that and stand at a ready position. My shield away, and then just my hands kind of clasped in front of myself, in a very professional manner, and just make eye contact with him in the professional, "I would like to speak with you when you have a time," kind of doing that kind of thing. And then hopefully if he doesn't, hopefully he comes over here.
Right. Okay. And it's funny because as you were going to make the eye contact with the Duke, it's almost as if you just happened to perceive that you thought about it and he looked up at you and then you looked up at him. That's what it appeared to you. It was kind of weird.
So the Duke can read minds. What the fuck?
And he just kind of smiles and gives you a little wave. And he goes back about the people. And, they, some of the people kind of walk away and everything. So it's working, up. And he kind of trots his horse forward. And kind of here. And he looks at you, he's like, hello. What can I do for you? Welcome to the keep.
With that, he gives I give a very curt bow at the waist. That's literally like 90 degrees. It says, forgive me for the intrusion, but my young master would request to meet the lordship in order to pay his respects.
And he looks over. He just kind of smiles and he's like, all right. And he has a grin on his face. Like okay. And so he's like, lead the way.
Yeah,
he's
will
still on
basically kind of
horseback.
escort him. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're escorting him, yeah.
Escort him.
And I'll, yeah.
Just around the fort and
Okay. And so he gets up in front of Wesley, and he kind of gives you a curious look. Just kind of looks at you and goes, like, almost like, And he's like, well, hello, my friend.
And I'll just look up and I'll be like, very childish, be like, whoa, the Duke. He's like, Duke, could you make a wish in this fountain with me?
And he looks and he's
I'll just hold up like a silver coin, but like I'm 3 feet tall, so
yeah,
sure. So go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay, good. Because I was gonna be like, okay, please with advantage, because like otherwise I'm gonna be like, this kid's dying.
A little kid, right? Come on.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay, and he just
19.
Yeah,
19.
It's okay. He pauses and he looks at you, and he's like, "All right," and he reaches down, and are you handing him the coin?
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes the coin. What?
Is he able to reach down? That's pretty far.
He kind of leans over and reaches down, and I guess you're really, really, really short. So
I'm only 3 feet. Yeah, I'm 3 feet
fine.
tall. So.
He kind of reaches down and does that, and he's like, okay, and then he gets off the horse, and he comes over. You did roll the 19, so.
Yeah, and I guess I'll just I'll give him the coin, and then I'll be like, "Was there anything that you wanted to wish for?"
And he just looks at you, and he looks at you with this look in his eyes, and he's like, "Oh, my friend, my wish has already been granted."
Well, that sounds a bit ominous or creepy, or both.
All right. I will look at him and be like, I wish that I could be close to my dad again. Do you wish to be close to your dad again?
Oh my God.
And he just smiles. He looks at you with this kind of puzzled look.
As I throw it, I'm going to cast Vortex Warp.
Okay.
On him.
How does that work?
It's not touch. It's a Constitution saving throw. If he fails, time warps around him, and I basically warp him to a spot that I can see.
Okay. Con saving throw?
Yes.
All right. What's the DC?
16.
So he makes his saving throw.
Nice save, Duke. But these are trained criminals. You're still completely screwed.
And
you can choose to fail.
he makes it. And not only does he make it, but he senses what you tried to do.
Ooh.
And he starts laughing.
What?
And laughing, and the laughing starts out as regular laughing. And then you hear this echo booming laugh. Ha, 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 ha.
What?
And you see like half the soldiers and half the crowd goes and like stands up at attention. And his voice is just echoing. And he's like, you think that's going to hurt me? Roll for initiative.
Holy shitballs. Okay, so maybe the Duke is more badass than we thought and can handle himself. Let's see what's happening with the Rangers and the Viceroy.
It's quiet outside, but as you're approaching the cottage door, you actually see the door is hanging open. As you approach, right, you hear the unmistakable ring of metal blades striking each other. And you hear a few voices, but you can't make out what they're saying. Like, it's just, they're kind of muffled.
I just whispered to the group, I think it's time for the rogue to do rogue things.
But the door, like I said, the door is just, it's like cracked open. So you can, you just push it open, essentially.
I bet I could kick that one down.
Do not.
I want to like kind of stealthily come up to the door and.
So you're peeking in, I assume?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do this first of all. You can see inside the cottage,
cozy.
and you can kind of put your characters, like you can put, let's see, Elo would be like right here with the door, and it's kind of a double door. I assume you're still on the balcony, just kind of peeking in, but all right, so that's the case. Let me put a couple characters in here. You see about 30 feet in front of you, the back of one of the Black Blade guards, which are, remember, the guards that are with the Duke. They look like regular city guards, but they're dressed in all black. As you look at it, you notice a thin red line going from the guard's left shoulder near his neck, running diagonally down his back to the midpoint of his torso on the right side. The red color of the line seems to grow in intensity as you see the part of the guard's body above the line begin to slide slightly downward towards the right, as if disconnected from the rest of his body.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
You then see the guard collapse into a pile on the floor. As the guard's body drops, you quickly notice two things. First, 3 more Black Blade guards lie dead on the floor. Second, you see the Viceroy standing directly behind where the guard used to be standing. He is looking down where the guard just collapsed and holding his great sword in what seems to be the end stance of a downward stroke, the attack that obviously resulted in the dissection of the guard. He looks up at you and says, "Rangers, of course. Come to finish the job, have you? Still looking for that fool in the keep, then?" And the Viceroy kind of wipes the blood from his blade, and again, he assumes a fighting stance, facing all of you with a look of anger and disgust. "If it wasn't for you, I could have obtained at least one of those crystals." And then he raises his greatsword to attack. Roll for initiative.
Not gonna lie, the Viceroy sounds badass.
All right, so you do this, and you kind of, the door, you open it and stuff, and he sees you, and Les, you're actually up first. So I don't know how you want to, what you want to do, but there you go.
Is this a window right here?
It is. It's close. There's like shutters on other than the one on the far, like on the north side. Near what looks like the kitchen and stuff, the shutters are closed. I mean, you could pry it open, but
Would that be a bonus action on my turn?
It
Like,
would be
interact-
an interact with the environment, so it's just you can do that once per turn. So you can do that.
Okay. Yeah. So can I interact with that? Like
Yeah.
get it open, and then with the javelin that I have, just fucking as Viceroy
Okay. All right.
through the window.
You see, the javelin hits him, and he, tries to deflect it with the sword a little bit, and it like hits his arm. He's like, so it takes some damage off, but that's where he's at. And he just kind of he yells in pain a little bit, and he just looks at you, and he's like, "I knew you were no heroes, just glory-seeking tools for the Duke to use. You don't deserve to be called the Mystoran Rangers."
Wait a second. Don't deserve to be called heroes, but you're the bad guy, right?
All right.
What the fuck does that even mean? You psychopath! And I hop through the window and go inside.
Okay.
To about there.
All right. Okay. Next up is Elo.
Right then. So I'm gonna move in, give some room for everybody else. I'm gonna chromatic orb this guy.
Okay. You
right.
see the chromatic orb just kind of shoots for him. He's like, nice try.
All right. That's my turn.
Hilo, what the fuck was that?
I don't know, man. I'm kind of nervous right now.
Okay. So then after you, right, he is going to execute a legendary action. Looks like he takes like a defensive stance since the first attack kind of hit him and the second one came close. He takes more defensive staff. Mechanically, what this does is it increases his armor class a bit. All right, so that's his legendary action. Hoagie, looks like you're up.
Well, I think it's only fair that Hoagie gets a little pissed off here, goes into rage, and then I'm just like I'm kicking this door in, even though the other one's open.
Right.
And I'm running straight at him.
And you see him, he tries to block it with his greatsword, and it kind of goes down, and the axe hits him in the shoulder.
Okay, so since I'm raging, I have ancestral protectors.
Okay.
So the first creature I hit has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me. When that target hits a creature other than you, the creature has resistance to the damage. I also have extra attack anytime I use an attack, so I get to attack him again.
Brenna? All right, and this time he does block the axe hit, and it kind of ricochets off to the side there.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all Hoagie's got for this one.
Okay. And then after you attack, he takes another legendary action.
I'm so happy I'm sitting right now.
And he makes a greatsword attack on you. And let's see.
And you die.
Right.
And you remember that guy that slid in half?
So 17. What's your armor class? 18, right?
18.
So it looks like he comes in and you put your axe down and you grab that greatsword and he just like, you're kind of struggling with him, and you can tell he's
like
powerful.
Duel of Fates on right now or something like.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, right. You should, right? With the chorus in the background.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. That's perfect.
All right, so that's
now it's over.
That's a legendary action.
Yeah, I needed this.
It's worth.
Anything else, Hoagie, or that was it?
No, that's it.
Okay, when you're up.
The book comes out glowing. The stars start to glow black. I take out a piece of obsidian and I stab it into one of the pages of the book and have it fuse. Around here, in a 20-foot cube.
Oops, you can't see it. Yep.
The whole building starts to shake slightly as I create erupting earth in a 20-foot cube, so it'll just hit the Viceroy.
Okay.
And not... So it's basically, right here, so it'll be, like, here.
Okay. Yeah, and you just see it, it comes in and, the stars just kind of hit him, and he's taking damage. He held himself firm on the earthquake, even though it took some damage. But the stars definitely then hit him from the other side, so he was kind of unprepared for both attacks. Right.
I'm then gonna try to like creep down low on the window so that you can only kind of see my head poking out because I still want to see what happens.
Okay. And as these attacks hit, and you see him, he's getting a little bit more. There's like a bit of a frustration and almost a tiredness, and he's just looking at you with anger. And he's like, "Even with my dying breath, I shall defend the realm against all tyranny, especially when it comes from those who will sworn to protect it like you."
So the Viceroy is a good guy. I mean, he's an asshole, but he's a good asshole.
Wait, wait. Oh, that's some very weird rhetoric happening right now. Are we
the bad guys?
Are we on the same side?
So the Viceroy, it is his turn. So he is, he's taking a swing now at Hoagie.
Okay, yeah, fair.
But that is what he said.
Be the bad guys.
I think wait. Yeah.
All right. So 18.
We stopped to take a look at our fucking helmets and shit. They've got skulls on them. It's just like, oh no!
Your AC is an 18, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So he hits for let's see, 13 damage. And it's slashing damage. I don't know if you had resistance to some things. I thought at times you've had it in the past. I just can't remember what it was.
I do have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Okay, so 7 then would be half.
Got it.
All right. And then he makes another attack against Hoagie and hits with that for
This is
9, so 5 more damage. And then let's see. He uses his bonus action to essentially use this ability that he has to give himself advantage on attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks until the start of his next turn. Meaning that you got him disadvantage on the other attacks for against anybody else, so it negates that. It would just be a regular attack, right? And that is
they still have resistance though.
Yeah. So that would be ultimately the end of his turn. And what so you see him kind of after he makes those attacks, he kind of staggers back and he's just looking at you with this, angry, but almost now more apprehensive look on his face. Like, he's starting to get that cornered animal look to him. It is now Zale's turn.
Fuck it, she's going for it. Going to cast. She's gonna peer right in the door. Does she have a line of sight here, or does she have to go in?
From there? No, yeah, those doors are wide open. Hoagie kicked it open, so that it would be I guess through it would be Hoagie's in the way, so it wouldn't be. She'd have to go in.
Zale's gonna take this window. We got 2 snipers.
Okay. Yep.
Zale's gonna look at the Viceroy and cast Hold Person.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Or you're paralyzed.
What's the DC?
14.
And he makes it.
Well, then he just gets a little sleepy.
Okay. And you see him kind of, he's struggling with that, no. And he throws it off.
I guess bonus action we'll do summon Wildfire Spirit, and we'll summon the horse.
Okay.
The horse.
The horse.
Right here.
All right.
I can't remember what we called it.
Reggie, right? Reginald?
Reginald.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, Reginald's gonna stand right here, right on the table. Actually, that feels right, and he's gonna flame seed all over him.
Okay. Yeah, and his cloak kind of catches on fire, and he throws the cloak on the ground, type of thing. But he took some damage from it.
And then Zale will also kind of peer down on the window, so she's just looking.
All right, and so he looks around, and he's just looking. He's like, he'll betray you too. And then now it's Les's turn.
Okay, so Les is gonna run up behind him. Boop, 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 boop. Right there.
Yep.
Get a little flanking action, baby.
All right.
And then I'm like, when I'm behind him, I'm gonna quickly whisper in his ear and be like, before I take my little attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you talking? Who betrayed who? You betrayed us. And then I'm gonna punch once, and then the second attack is great axe.
And he kind of drops, almost drops to a knee. He doesn't quite do it. And he listened to what you said, and he's like, what? He's like, you gave him the crystals, didn't you? You fools, don't you see? You've handed them right to him. It's what he's wanted from the beginning.
So, the Rangers basically hunted down and gave the crystals to the very villain who was seeking them?
Okay, guys, I think we need to stop what we're doing right now. And then end turn there. That's just where I'll leave that.
All right. So what do you guys?
The day Les joins the Viceroy's side is the day I die.
It is Elo's turn, and what are you guys doing? I mean,
What? Hold on. Should we at least hear him out? I mean, I don't even know what to think anymore. I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, I could just go in and miss again on purpose.
Awen just pokes out from the window. No, fuck him up, and then he hides back behind the window.
Well, I'm gonna move up right next to the Viceroy.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna kind of like defensive position and just kind of like look Les in the eyes, look Hoagie in the eyes, eye the Viceroy, and end my turn.
Okay.
Try and knock him out. Oh, okay, never mind.
Is anybody doing it? So Hoagie would be next, and then Awen. Anybody? You guys attacking him or what? I mean, Hoagie first. Or are you following suit?
I think I'm just gonna yell at him and be like, what are you talking about?
Okay. Awen, anything? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, Hoagie.
I'm not gonna attack.
Okay.
Perfect time to just run in and do a thunder wave and hit everyone.
Including your party members.
Yeah. I guess I won't do anything.
Okay. And so it's the Viceroy's turn, and he just kind of looks around, you guys not attacking him, and he's like, don't you see? I've been trying to stop him all along. You gave the crystals to the Duke. He is the one who's been trying to get them from the start.
So this means that the Gravehand Syndicate is basically going up against a supervillain. They are so fucked.
This is a lot to take in right now.
So what you're telling me is that Les was wrong this whole time?
Well, why were you talking to the Necromancer?
Yeah, Viceroy, what was that message about? The stone. We heard your voice on there.
And he's like, look, he goes, it's a long story. Ever since we were younger, the Duke and I were friends. His father was, he hated his father for refusing to help Bloodstone take over the realm, and hated him even more for taking part in defeating Bloodstone. He's like, I knew he had this obsession with the crystals since he was young. And then over time, I saw it. He didn't include me in his plans at first, but he was, I could see it behind the scenes. I had suspicion. They say his father died of natural causes, but I don't believe it's true. And then one day he brought me into his plans. He said, we've been friends. I need your help. You know what we must do. And so he had me act as a contact for the Necromancer. I was trying to subvert his plans from within, but I couldn't do it. Then he just kind of pauses there.
Why were your guards attacking you?
The only thing I could think, you must have given him the crystals. You realize that with all 3 crystals, he can mind control anyone.
You mean like half of the crowd and guards in front of the keep?
They all of a sudden turned on me.
But the crystals are inside the vault. He can't get to the crystals.
Really? What makes you think that?
Well,
I pull out the signet ring.
He's like, and you really think that's the only ring he has?
That was kind of an oversight.
While the Viceroy informs the Rangers of the long-time plot by the Duke to obtain the Potesta stones, the Syndicate launched their attack against the Duke. Little do they know he is in possession of those powerful artifacts.
So, you see this, and you see that happening. So, Cat is up.
Okay. I think I just take a shot at him, yeah?
No.
I think I just take a shot at him.
Yep. Sure.
I think I just
You're so fucked.
Plan B.
Yeah, we said we just need to kill him. Remember, that's the job, guys.
The guy wielding the power of a god. Just kill him. No problem, right?
fuck it, we ball.
Kill him.
I think I'll bonus action Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
Oh man. Because am I within 90 feet of him? Actually, I might not be able to.
That's a good question.
No, you are definitely not.
No, okay, so I won't do Hunter's
No,
Mark.
you are
It's a normal
so
attack.
far away.
Normal attack.
We're all so far away.
It's a huge crowd. Right?
Oh yeah.
What is that? That's a.
Oh yeah.
That's only a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that does not hit. So you see,
Does not hit.
the arrow
Okay.
goes and just like goes by him and just kind of.
Wait, what'd you roll?
16.
16.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, and he looks, and he just gets this look on his face, and he starts laughing more, and the booming is happening, and then at the same time that you're firing that arrow, you hear screams coming from around the crowd as those soldiers that were stiff and the crowd start attacking the other people, like the people who were like they looked stiff, they went to attention, they start attacking other people as well.
Holy crap. This guy is mind controlling half the population.
So you see soldiers fighting soldiers and people. You see, like literally the crowd just goes nuts. And they're all attacking each other.
Oh, God.
They wanted a spectacle.
So.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That was your attack. You have additional actions?
I don't think there's anything
did your
else I
bonus
can
action,
do.
right? Yeah.
I didn't do my bonus action because I'm not close enough to do Hunter's Mark.
Oh.
I might get a little closer.
Yeah, so you can move and then.
Yeah, I might move closer. Move to like there.
Mm-hmm.
Here.
Do you already have little G out, or do you have to summon her?
Yeah, I think Gia. Well, I think I would keep Gia out of this because we're trying to blend in. So I think I would have I used her earlier, but I would say she's not in this fight. Maybe. That's just my thinking.
Okay. So is that it then? Is that it for your turn? Okay.
Yeah.
So then, the Duke is up.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
And the Duke looks around, and he looks down at Wes.
Oh, no.
And you see at the same time, these like 3 glowing stones appear behind him.
Those are the Potesta stones. Fuck.
Oh, shit.
And everybody feels this mental wave of psionic ability just pulsing out of him at that time. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You also feel like these stones themselves, like you hear they're almost screaming at you, like psychically, okay?
No, I'd say that's not okay.
He looks down at Wes and goes, now, child. I don't think that was very nice. And he doesn't even touch Wes. He casts a spell at him. Now, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
No.
As a 19.
And you see Wes goes like this, and you see him, it looks like something's gripping him magically, invisibly. Wes lifts into the air, and you...
19?
We're fighting God right now.
Yes, you are basically fighting God.
Hang on.
Yeah.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of that. Oh. Bye, little wizard.
Now they're squishy.
I'm bye, squishy.
Great campaign, guys.
You see, what's your maximum hit points?
23.
He does. I want to make sure this is right.
No. Oh my
dude.
god.
God, kill my little Wesley.
58 points of damage.
Oh,
Goodbye. My god.
And you see Wesley raises up, and you see this like 2-pronged attack. You see Wesley's body first implode and then explodes into 1,000 pieces.
Oh, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, that's not cool.
And there's this one thing that just kind of flies off, like maybe about 30, 40 feet away in the opposite direction. And it's like a pendant, a locket. Other than that, there's literally wood everywhere.
Josie is screaming.
And then he looks at the rest of you and goes, who's next? Now, the rest of you see around you as this is happening too. The battle is going on. Like there's a huge battle happening. You see people dying left and right on both sides. The guards that were like mind controlled and the guards and people that weren't. I mean, everybody.
As this battle is raging, we go back to the Rangers and the Viceroy for a moment.
Oh, shit.
And then while you're talking to him, you hear sounds from outside. And Zale and Awen, you actually see this, right? I mean, you know, obviously, Awen, you're seeing this, so you can decide what you want to do.
Okay,
You see literally 60, 50, 70 guards approaching the cottage.
Okay.
And they're looking, and they have these strange, like, blank looks on their faces.
I will hop through the window and start to hide from inside the house.
Okay.
Just peering into the window. Guys!
We'll assume Zale does the same thing, right? So we'll put her inside.
Guys, we kind of get... I think he might be right.
What? What happened?
You might want to look outside.
Holy shit!
And you see even the Viceroy comes up to the window and he's like, damn, we're surrounded. And you see for a moment the Duke pauses and you hear this echo in the distance. All of a sudden the guards like halt themselves about 30, 40 feet from the house. It's the Duke's voice coming from far away. And they say in unison, Viceroy, Viceroy, Rangers, Rangers, thank you for your assistance in bringing me to power. Thank you for helping me with my plan. For this, I shall reward you with a quick death. Your services are no longer needed. Do not resist, and it will be over soon.
So, the Duke has gone full murdering psycho. It might be time for both the Rangers and the Syndicate to get the fuck out.
And then, at the same time, you see Archmage Eminora is trying to fight back and like casting shit at him. It is just chaos happening. But he is focused. He's focused on like several things, but he begins to focus on all of you for kicking this off. The next person in line is Kaylin.
Yeah, buddy, what you doing? What you doing?
Fuck, what am I doing? Holy shit.
How much damage did he do in the hit? Was it 58? Is that what you said?
58 damage.
Yeah.
Did I see that from my LOS? Because I'm around the bush, but like I guess I could see over the bush.
It's those are the they're only, like I said, about waist height. So pretty much
So
all
like
of you
I
saw it.
immediately dude. I mean, oh god. After that, I think we should not be fighting this.
That's probably a good call.
I'm leaving.
Like there's like I see that and I am immediately like,
oh,
that seemed like a god person.
You mean just because he exploded your friend and mind-controlled half the crowd?
And I look towards Kat and I look towards Josie, like across to my right, and I try and look eyes with them. And I imagine that I see Josie like in this moment of like war where I just see somebody that I've known for a year blow up in front of me. I see all these people dying. I see Josie crying, like screaming. I see the shot that Kat loosed and how it did nothing. And I see one of the people I've known for a year just die. And I immediately look at them and I just cut my neck like this. I'm like, if we are in over our heads. And also like I saw that pendant fly away. A pendant flew away from him.
And it would be probably, like I said, it'd probably be right around like here, like in this range, just south of where he is and where Axis is, and the Duke, obviously.
Okay.
So yeah, I saw that, and like I don't know, there's a part of me that just has a feeling that like there's more to this than meets the eye, but like clearly with the Duke, but especially with what just happened with him. So I call it off and I shout retreat. I shout it at the top of my lungs. I'm like, get out. Like, this is over. We are not doing it. We are all dead. And I just use my, wait, let me see. This changed my entire combat plan after that fucking arrow whiffed. That was such a high roll. I don't know what to do. I'm going to, I'm just going to run. I'm going to use my 30 fucking movement.
You can dash too. You can get 60.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm dashing.
Okay.
I'm going to run to here.
All right.
I'm gonna start heading out, like getting away from that Duke, because we all need to do so.
Yep.
Other than being able to like prepare anything, I can't really. Everything's active, so.
So now that's it for you then? You're just running. You're boom.
I'm out of there.
All right.
Calling it. I'm looking at everyone. I'm telling them to get the fuck out, and I'm booking it.
Josie's up.
Like,
yeah.
every instinct, every lesson she has learned in her life just goes out the window at this point. Like, she is seeing red. Like, she's just gonna she's gonna bonus action dash towards Duke.
Josie?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna get me.
Josie.
I'm like shaking.
You are crazy.
I'm
gonna see that and be like, what the fuck?
I got her. I got her. Don't worry. I got her.
Like, and I, yeah, like right there actually. Like I beeline towards the Duke with my bonus action, and I'm still taking that shot at him.
Okay.
I'm definitely not hiding at this point, but I'm assuming Axe is still there in this moment. So if I hit, I guess I still get sneak attack. But
yeah, I'm there.
Let's see if I hit, because what the fuck?
Right.
Better than 16.
17?
That did not hit.
Josie, dude.
Oh God! No! Oh no!
I'm a little blind with rage right now. So the arrow goes wide. So that's gonna be my turn. Like she's screaming, she's like literally not herself right now. But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Would be Wes, but
way to rub it in.
It's now Axe's turn.
Okay. Okay. So shit.
Yep.
God damn it.
Also appropriate.
Oh no.
Subtle, but it works.
Well, fuck a doodle do.
Fuck a doodle do. Nice. I like that one.
There's nothing next to me anymore. There's just splinters and shreds of paper and shreds of clothing, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. That's nice. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
That's gonna give me an extra 2 to my AC, which will put me at 22 as long as I am concentrating. Okay. And then where was his amulet is like here?
Yeah,
right?
roughly there. Yep, that's correct.
Okay. I am booking it towards that.
You disengaging or are you taking a
Nope. My action is to give myself extra AC.
Okay. So he gets an opportunity attack.
He does.
All right.
I mean, you have mad AC though.
Yeah.
I got 22.
Okay.
I got a 22.
That's
and
funny.
You see him. Let's see. Oh yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He actually. Well, wait a second. Yeah, he just kind of he just kind of pushes you off and just kind of and kind of takes his like a dagger out of his pocket and goes, "Oh, run away!" You know, like that's like almost mocking you, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he just keeps laughing. Like, I mean, he's being a dick, right?
Yeah. So I'm getting in this general area. Can I see if I find the amulet? Is it anywhere within?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of
yoinking?
You know what? We'll do this. Do a perception check because you kind of saw it all happen. But I want to see.
God damn it!
What'd you roll?
9.
Yeah, you kind of lost it initially, like when it flew away. So you're kind of spending, if you want to look for it, that's fine. You'll find it, but you'll spend the rest of your turn doing it. So any other actions or anything you had planned, you wouldn't be able to do.
I think. Okay, yeah. So Shield of Faith is actually a bonus action. So I'll spend my action to find it.
Okay, that's fine. And so you do find it. So then that's your turn, right?
I'll take it. I'll put it in my breast pocket that I've got right here with another amulet that I keep close to myself. And then I'm turning and I'm facing Josie and I'm locking eyes with her as best I can, even though I know she's not looking at me. and my intention is to go to her the next round, pick her up, and fucking run.
Right. Okay, so then we're back to the top of the order. It's Kat's turn.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh dear.
When Kay locked eyes with me, I nodded. As Josie was running forward, I'm like screaming at her, like, Josie, no. And I'm gonna do the only thing I can do to possibly help them get away is I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud on the Duke to try to obscure his vision in any way, which is a 20-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 20-foot radius sphere of fog centered on a point. Sphere is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration until a strong wind, such as one created by gust of wind, disperses it. So sort of heavily obscure his vision.
Okay.
And then
go ahead.
Yeah.
Is that a saving throw or is that a what was that again?
I just cast it and it heavily obscures the area.
Okay. No, that's fine. Cool. So
unless he has like blind, I don't know. Like he wouldn't be able to see through it, I guess, basically.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
We don't know. He's got blind sight. He probably does. He's God.
And then I'm spending 30 feet and I'm running right to Kay's side and book it with him.
Okay. All right. That it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We pause here to go back to the Rangers and the Viceroy to see what happened after the mind-controlled guards arrived.
And the Viceroy just looks and he's thinking. You see him and he looks up at you and he's like, well, there's no other way now. And he looks at you all like it makes eye contact with each of you. And he goes, don't make me regret my choice in this moment. Rangers, we must hurry. In the back room, there is the entrance to a secret underground passage that leads out of the city near an emergency gathering location. He then hands you a small pendant from inside his cloak. And as that happens, Les, you're wearing the rings, like the death crystal ring and the life crystal ring. You feel them slightly glow, like they become slightly warm, like pleasantly warm.
Oh.
And he goes, he goes, here. He goes, take this pendant. He goes, and this journal. And he runs over to his desk and pulls a journal and he hands it to you. And he's like, it will explain my behavior. The pendant is also supposedly some part of a weapon or some sort that can be used against the crystals. My father, he had kept it safe and hidden for many years, and then so did I after he passed. I passed that burden to you now. I don't know if or how it works, but you are resourceful. Perhaps you can find a way. And then he looks around. He's like, now go. I will hold off these attackers long enough for you to get through the passage and close it behind you. And he looks at you as he pulls up his sword and he's about to run out the door. And he looks back and he's like, good luck. Long live the Mystoran Rangers. And he looks forward and he's like, for Nova Mystara. And he rushes out the door, like attacking the troops.
That's the stupidest thing I've seen in a very long time. Let's get the fuck out of here.
And the room he was referring to is the small room, not the bigger one that's hidden. It's the small one down at the bottom of the map. So, and so you have this journal, you have this pendant, and under that crate, it's like an empty crate. There's like a tattered blue rug, and you see this, and he kind of let you know and everything. And as you pull that back, you see this this door behind it, and you hear whoever has the pendant, as you get closer, the lock clicks open, almost like it's a magical lock keyed to the pendant.
Gotcha.
So Les has that.
Yeah, and I'm kicking open the door.
I was
up
gonna
here
say,
real quick,
no way Les just lets that door stay closed.
Kicking open this door real quick before you leave. I just need to take a look inside. Les, what are you doing?
Right.
We gotta go. We gotta
Yeah,
Just one moment. God, this
and you
fucking
see
doors.
it. You see it. It's a bit dusty, a bit damp and musty smelling, but surprisingly like less than you'd expect. It doesn't look, it's not bad, right? And it seems to have like a dim light in the passage, but you don't really know where that light is coming
no,
from.
Den,
Yeah.
I'm still in the house. I'm opening the other room.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I thought it was
we are.
Yeah,
we are
no. Let me. So yeah, in that room, what you see is basically. Let me put it back up on screen for everybody real quick. You do see a bed in the corner. You see a dresser. You see a chest that's kind of half like open, and you see like a couple of like pieces of clothing sticking out, and like the hilt of a sword. Doesn't look like anything remarkable, but at least while it's closed.
Check his underwear drawer.
What?
Check his underwear drawer.
Keep in mind,
Huggy,
guys,
get the-
at
Huggy,
this
you-
point, you got to move. He's not going to be able to hold off 50, 60 guards for too long.
Ah, fuck. Huggy, you get the chest.
Okay.
Just taking it with us.
Yeah, okay, and we leave. Run,
Okay.
Run.
Yeah.
So you head into the passage, and as you drop
With the bucket.
as you drop down into the passage with the chest, which takes you a few minutes longer, you feel the guards scraping at the door, of the closet that you guys were in. As the door it clicks shut before they get it open, right? So.
As the Rangers escape into a secret tunnel, the Syndicate is about to face a second attack by the Duke.
So it's the Duke's turn. And you see him, and he is he's doing other things. You hear from outside the wall of the keep area now, you hear screaming and combat and battling. Like the whole city, this is spreading outward. The whole city. And all of a sudden you start hearing during all of this fighting that's happening, right? That during your turns and everything, you see, some spells being cast. Like there's people, like powerful people trying to fight back. You see Archmage Eminora is actually you see her do things like cast a spell, push people into it, and then like disappear. They disappear, like getting up. She's getting people out of there.
She's teleporting people out.
She's teleporting people out. Okay. There is, and in the meantime, like she'll pop back in and she's casting like spells at the Duke to try to do things. There's other people battling. And then as this is happening, you see, the Duke he's casting, he's just picking up people, doing the same thing he did to Wes with other people, right?
Oh my god.
And
That was crazy. So, how do all these scenes wrap up?
so as you make your way through the passage, you begin to feel like this pressure inside your mind, and it seems to get slowly stronger as you make your way to the end of the passage. About 10 minutes later, you come to an opening.
I'll exit first.
Okay. And as you emerge from the passage, the headache gets a little bit more intense, and you all hear in your mind, I told you you couldn't win. I told you you could not stand against me. My victory is now. What you see is the Duke sits there, and he turns towards you all, and he starts walking towards you slowly with this smile on his face. But as that happens, behind, and it's almost a flurry of events, just behind Kalon and Kat, this like portal appears, and you don't see where it goes, but you just see this portal. And then you see between Axis and the Duke, this figure appears. He like teleports in, and he like puts up this like magical barrier. Now this guy looks like he's got like darkish, kind of almost dirty, half blonde, half brown hair. He's got a dirty, like long cloak on that's, kind of a lighter brown and stuff. And he just looks back at you and he's like, get out of here. And he's like, go. And he actually casts a spell at Axis and Josie and pushes you. Like, you just feel this. You feel it. The spell pushes you. Plus, Kalon and Kat through the portal. And so.
Oh, shit.
You land on the ground. And it's silence. Except for a few birds chirping. And that's where we'll end today's session.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What the fuck indeed. And with that, we conclude our mashup of the Mystoran Rangers and the Gravehand Syndicate. We hope you've enjoyed seeing how these two campaigns overlap. Campaign 2 is just beginning. We're excited to bring you more in the future. Be sure to check out the live broadcasts of future episodes at twitch.tv/dmden. Also, check out all previous episodes at youtube.com/@dmden. See you next time on Roll for Initiative.